right back, Charlie. Definitely.
Still the foot.
There's always just that active red line defending.
I think it's like
people deluded. I'm back again. I hope I'm live. I hope everyone can hear me crystal clear. I hope everybody's in good spirits, people. Why have I moved that? People deluded. I'm back again. First things first, if like myself you're in the United Kingdom, then as usual, good afternoon, good evening / good evening. Well, in fact, it's sunny outside, but yeah, it's actually good evening. So yeah, anyone else around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. As usual, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're taking part in the polls. And thank you very much for joining me for this live stream. In it, obviously, Liverpool against Tottenham Hotspur, top four on the line for Spurs, title on the line for Liverpool. Both teams kind of need 3 points. A draw in many ways probably the best if you support Man City and maybe actually Arsenal to see off the threat of Spurs. Then again, it depends how you look at it, because if I was a Spurs fan, you would like 6 points this week, but I think 4 would be respectable. So yeah, it could put us in a good position. Obviously, we're currently seeing Man United losing 4-0 away at Brighton. Chelsea, obviously, let a 2-goal lead slip and drew with Wolves. But obviously, if Spurs can lose, and obviously Arsenal can win against Leeds, which is going to be a tough game. And with the dodgy results, I don't know what the footballing gods have in store for Arsenal. It could be a decent weekend where we could set ourselves up very nicely going into Thursday's game and things like that. So yeah, man, big up you lot. Any talking points, questions, predictions, get them all in, man. I appreciate you guys. I can't lie to you lot. Unfortunately, I think Spurs are going to do it. And I've been saying that all week, and that's just because these lot are dodgy, man. So we're going to have to see what they've got in store. Of course, as usual, I hope to be wrong. For Man United, whether it's Maguire and Varane, I know a lot said about Varane and Lindelof as a partnership today. You've seen that it's Kalas, Delort is Kalas, McTominay is terrible. They're doing quite poor out there. To say poor, in fact, would be an understatement. Again, savage, man. Against Moat. Graham Potter is ruthless. How could they? This is how they could have battered us. They say if you get ished on by a seagull, it's good luck. So Man United must be very lucky. Boy, Tino, I appreciate you for obviously putting the subs bench. I need a draw so I can take some of the gas off my Liverpool friends. Man United live in the mud. Brighton, Munich is peak. Meanwhile, Man United are losing by a diabolical for them. As you've said it, man. Big up you lot tuned in. Seems like everybody's rejoicing, man. Boy, Brighton catching case. Big up DG. Chelsea stressing me out, bro. 2 months of this nonsense now. I don't know what you lot are on. You lot are trying your best to just mess up finishing third. Like, you've been the third best team in the country for a large period, whether people rate you or not. Now you're trying your best to end the season with drama. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea, man. Really. Good news, though. I'm all for it, though, people. As expected. So, yeah, large up you lot. I can't lie. It's mad hot in the United Kingdom this evening. So, it is where it is, man. We're 25 minutes until kickoff. Wouldn't bet on it, lad. So, yeah, man. Right now, it's added on time. Big up Danny Welbeck, who is also a former Man United player, as well as the club Arsenal that I support. What else is going on in the world of football? Watford have been relegated, so they joined Norwich, and Burnley lost, so I expect Burnley to go. Playoffs, I don't know who's going to make the playoffs, people, but we already know Bournemouth and Fulham will be in the Premier League next season, so there's some interesting lineups. I'm already not looking forward to Bournemouth away. Bournemouth away, they're the sort of team to take points off all the top 6 teams or present trouble there. So, yeah, man. Emerson up against Salah/Diaz is a crime scene. But hey, wait till you see Son against Tavares midweek. Brighton are pumping Man United. It's crazy, man. Premier League is scary. Even I'm seeing Cavani steal goals that are going in and he's ruled out for offside. Man United players look like they're on the beach. And to be fair, they are in Brighton. It doesn't, if you're Pogba, if you're Sancho, if you're Maguire, you're living kind of comfortably now. And that's that. They got packed you know, Q the Graham Potter needs a bigger club shouts and all those sort of things, which isn't necessarily wrong. But my word, Man United got packed today. Tough day at the office for Man United. It's gonna have to go again, innit? Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Man divided. It's crazy, man. Might be a diff Bournemouth to what we were used to with Eddie Howe. Hope so. Hope so. I just don't like them small little grounds there away from home. It's crazy. And to add insult to injury on Man United, allegedly, Paul Pogba is to consider his future at the end of the season. And there's a lot of rumours linking him to Manchester City. The best news of all people, has actually been, well, they haven't really done it because of pressure, but nonetheless, apparently Crawley Town have parted with their manager Yems, obviously because of the racist allegations. Now he'll run off to the like back burners, and he'll end up in another job and whatnot. G1, you still doing this football thing? Hold that. I can't lie, Man United ain't been the same since you thingy, man. Since you was talking crud. Apparently, West Ham will not be investigating allegations of homophobia after claims made by Patrice Evra that some of his former teammates would not shower with gay players. Some brazy things are coming out of football, man. Like there was even rumors. I don't know if it's true, but I'm sure if you lot will probably think I'm lying, man. What was it? England team. There's something brazy in this world of football. Now, again, it's best that you see the headline for yourselves because you might not. Fuming, see you later. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. We think we've got the best players, and time again they're fucking shit. Hey. Conference for Ran. I don't with me, man. You're putting me in a good mood, but let me be easy, man. You lot deserve it. Couldn't happen to a better club, man. Well, fans better yet. United, they're divided, man. They're divided. But yeah, as I was saying, people, you lot are not going to believe me unless you see it yourselves, people. This is brazy. England international star is revealed to be in 30,000 blackmail plot after having sex with a £150 transsexual escort during lockdown. Apparently, reports claim the player is a household name, then reported her to the police. Blood fire. An England player was embroiled in a 30,000 blackmail plot after sleeping with a transgender escort during lockdown, according to reports. He's said to have contacted the pre-op woman after coming across her profile on an escorting website. He visited her 1,000 a month center apartment numerous times and paid her for sex in a transition of 150 quid in April 2021. The player, reported as being a household name, was obviously hoping, would remain under wraps. It's brazy, man. It's brazy. Brazy stuff. Brazy. But yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, man. United fans cut out quickly. That's all they do. Talk crud and do dashin, man. That's what United fans have built their career off, man. As Rance would say, hold that. United are sixth. Wolves, it's probably too much. United have one game left. That's the benefit, though. You've played the most games out of everyone in the top 10. That's the benefit, United fans. One more game is done for you, innit? Well, United are mudded. They get gas beaten smooth. Bro, they've been playing this very same way when they were doing Bandulu victories, even back to Ronaldo's debut against bloody Newcastle. They're falling off a cliff. We could get third if we win to Leeds, bro. I don't like that if thing. The ifs. They're booky, they're dodgy, don't trust them. And the footballing world's been brazy. You're seeing what happened with the Wolves Chelsea game. You're seeing what happened today with Brighton and United. Gotta stay humble, man. Stay humble, man. Let's just win the game. Come the end of that game, then we can talk and decipher and start considering these things. But every time we start to even consider third and start eyeing it up, we always find a way of shaking ourselves, in my opinion. So I hope it's a good game of football. Crazy stuff, man. Freedom, innit? Couldn't have happened to a nicer team. Hey, DG, what's your predictions for the game? 2-1 Spurs. As I said, want to be wrong. You lot moving crazy. United fans are paper tigers, always chatting ish. What garbage team? Glory. None of my mates, so I feel a bit lonely, mate. Relly Ren, Last, Pat. I know you listen to my live streams. Why are you not? They're all United fans. Why are you guys? Why is the man not replying to me in the group chat or on Snap? I just asked what the score is. I heard you lot lost 4-0. I don't believe it. I ain't seen the score. It's crazy, man. On a serious note, I hope you're all doing well and safe, people. Again, Spurs versus Liverpool. It's at this time of the season where very few teams actually have much to play for, but these two teams do win it. You know, really. Spare a thought for Varane, boy. I just clocked Varane cut out. Varane cut out of United. This was the wrong season to cut. Say Sly Odegaard. Well, I don't think Odegaard was going to get a chance, but yeah, you cut. They were doing the champs. You're moving brazy. Shout out to these lot. It's absolutely brazy. Good luck, man. 15 minutes until kickoff, folks. In relation to this game, don't know what's going to happen. Just hope it's a good game of football. Don't know why YouTube have limited ads in my video. But all right. Fair enough. Pussios. That's why I prefer Twitch anyways. Who do you think will get the conference spot? I can't lie. What is that? 7th, 8th? What does that? That's 7th, isn't it? Probably the table probably stays as it is when them sort of teams, but hopefully United. And this is Gary Neville, bro. Keep talking off your mouth too much, man. Pussy. This is why I can't lie. This is why I like seeing United lose, man. Gary Neville pisses me off now. Pussy starts deleting tweets and shit. Where's that tweet, Gary Neville, man? Insufferable prick. Probably stay the way it is. Despite what people say about good enough and challenging for titles, you see how instability in Man United structure means they'll never be consistent. Makes me happy we're sticking with Arteta. I think we should stay the course and build this thing proper. I hear that, but it's Arsenal FC. It's not anyone else. I'm not saying you're saying that, but build whatever projects you want. But boy, is where it is. Trust United are all frosted, no cake. It's like, bro, it's like you see people that can't cook fried chicken properly. It's like the skin's all elite, but when you cut it open, it's all pink and that. That's what United are. The surface looks great. It's like a toffee apple. It looks amazing. You got name brand ballers and that, but beneath the hood, it's crazy, man. No better time to tap into THC. All right, man. Don't do drugs, bro. Crazy stuff going on, man. 60 more likes and we've hit our target. Scared, man. I think Spurs might do it today, I'll be honest with you. How's your day been? To be honest, shit now, because I don't know why YouTube are limited ads in my video. But I ain't done nothing, and it's done it on a couple of my non-live streams. But apart from that, it's been a good day. Hot as hell, but yeah, man, we played Football Manager. We're here now. We done a little live stream earlier. Same-ish, different day. Appreciate you for asking, man. Well, there's only one way this day can get better, right, Gooners? Listen, let's stay humble. Let's stay humble until about 4 p.m. tomorrow, innit? Well, not even 3:45, 4 p.m. Let's just stay humble and just cool off, man. Got a funny feeling we'll get a draw. Crazy. It's difficult for me to comment about these other teams if it's Arsenal, yes. It's always difficult for me to comment. I hear that. Greasy skin, undercooked, no seasoning, no sauce. Liverpool locking today. I'm not playing with you, man. Trust. Are you happy with Mikel Arteta's contract extension? I'm not upset. I wouldn't say I'm happy. It is what it is. I wouldn't say he's earned it, you know, to me as a fan. I would say in a sense of in line where the project's going and what we hear off the field, then he has. But I would have loved to have, if you get top 4, then I think you should get it, and hopefully that's the case. If not, I think it should have run into next season. I hear what people say about him tying down his new deal, tells existing and potential players that we've got stability, but there needs to be pressure. And I do ultimately feel there's a lot of Arteta haters, but there's also a lot of apologists. Like, people are saying right now he's exceeded expectations. I'm sorry, but that's potentially a lie. I hear what people are saying, but if he gets 4th, that's exceeding expectations. If you finish 6th, that's where you were aiming for. If you finish 7th or 8th again, then you know it's self-explanatory. But yeah, it is what it is, man. 22k on Spurs, F it, 32k on Spurs. Boy, what bothers me about letting Arteta go, why he's still learning, is the possibility of him doing good elsewhere. I mean, he'll probably do good elsewhere, you know, but it is what it is. Even if Spurs win against Liverpool, it shouldn't mean nothing for Arsenal. They have to win their games anyways, Charles, but that's a crazy thing. United have drove G1 to insanity. Charles, my man's gambling his peas, bro. That's a guy with, brother. That's a G1's a 50-year-old man with 3 kids. He's gambling their peas. He did a lot, you know. They told me he was good. Big up Ronaldo, man. Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. They gassed you, you know. They gassed you. Viva Ronaldo. Wait, we're dropping money on Twitch later, YouTube. Come on. Still feel like the North London derby is going to be a vibe. These odds are looking decent. Nah, listen, Ronaldo's my guy, man. Allow me, fam. I hate that line, but still, if you're throwing up them sets, you're with them sets. You know what? Ronaldo signs for Manchester United, bro. Let me find what you said when you signed for them. I am looking forward to joining up with the team after the international games, and I hope we have a very successful season ahead. Viva Ronaldo. Well, I can't lie, man. I can't lie. It's guys like G1 that make me happy to see United's demise, man, because yeah, man, like I've got full of admiration for the club, but the banter's got to fly. Ronaldo come back for fucking nothing. Conference League Varane, you know, seeing Nacho boss it in the champs while he's chilling at yard, and bro probably sees nightmares of Harry Maguire in his sleep. Bruno Fernandes and them man there. Bro, the season is over for us, but be careful what you wish for. Brother, Arsenal, we held our licks and we'll hold our licks again. When we lost the last 3 recent games, when we got collapsed at the start of the season, when we're getting embarrassed in Europe, Arsenal have been on a mad journey, bro. Listen, what goes around comes around. You know, I know Arsenal are going to get slapped once soon, but right now, as you look, you just got to ride the waves, man. Tomorrow it might rain, brother, but right now the sun is shining and this is it, man. To live and let die. That's how I look at it, man. Just live in the moment. And at the moment, well, to be fair, in that moment and the way it's looking, you man, a fucking shit. Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, bro. If we don't get top 4, it's an L for us. Listen, if Arsenal don't get top 4, United and Arsenal should be stressed. Don't try and do that Arsenal's the favourite stuff. You'll be chilling in the Conference League. There's no way around it. You know, type that without crying. This is what I read about United fans. They try to go down fighting. They try and deny the undeniable. Sometimes just hold your L, bro. Like, just hold your L, man. So Alex Ferguson's payments couldn't even go through. He tried to Bandulu the Trossard 4th goal. He tried to get that ruled out. They were like, nah, brother, try another card. We don't know you. Safe. Viva Ronaldo. Do you think Leicester can get something against Chelsea, seeing as they're out here, bro? I told, man, I don't believe in Leicester in it. If Leicester do a job, yeah, but Leicester can't do nothing, man. Not why you can't keep a clean sheet. DG, that Man U pack is hitting. Nah, that is dead flavors, man. We've been smoking United too much, man. Doing that too much. Them man there, you remember when we beat them, they're talking about Sancho fucking ripping Cedric, someone who couldn't play for Southampton. They're in the mud, bro. They're in the mud. You know, when Harvey Barnes ripped Cedric, Leicester fans didn't say anything. United fans doing all clips. They're in the mud, man. Pogba dancing with calf things and saying going United, going City is peak, man. I'm happy to see what's happening to Man Divided. I'm happy to see when we played West Ham and last week on Thursday, all them bubbles got blown up and burst and all those things. You know, the villains, who are they kidding? Villa in the mud. You know, there's too many ups out here, man. There's too many ups. Racy, man. Spurs have got Kane, United got Ronaldo, and Arsenal having Nketiah. How we fourth? Listen, we're not there yet, man. I got receipts for days, DG. If we get top 4, Rants needs to get cooked, bro. Forget that, man. Just energy for that Adam McCauley youth, man. Pussy or youth. 4 at Brighton. What? Hold that. Man, try to single us up. The man there, bro. I rate it, but like, fam, we're all in this together, bro. United and Arsenal are 2 drunk youths outside William Hill, you know, fighting over a pound, boy. We're just accepting our situation. You lot genuinely can't. Bro, the villains, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about villains. I don't want to hear nothing about bubbles. I don't want to hear nothing about the Stamford Bridge dance floor. I don't want to hear nothing about Man Divided. You know, I don't want to hear nothing. There's bare ops. Brighton will come for you next season, man. Arsenal and Tottenham aren't favourites. Let's wait till the last day. But Man United needs an overhaul. I still laughed when West Ham lost in Europa. Trust. Only because of Declan Rice, man. Say you lot. But Declan Rice fucked it up for you lot, man. You lot celebrating against Lyon and Sevilla like you bloody won it. I know Arsenal going to crumble, so we're enjoying this, man. It's Man Divided, bro. I'm hearing United are desperate to finish 8th this season after life comes at you. For to be honest, them being in Europe, Europe is probably obviously financial and pride and all these things. But the way United are moving, it's not that Arsenal are out of the hills, out of the woods yet and all those sort of things yet. But it looks like they just need a grand reset and maybe playing once a week. You know, Ten Hag obviously is used to playing in Europe and all those sort of things, but maybe just one game a week, just pattern the squad, rebuild things, and then it is what it is, man. Because again, Arsenal and United, results like this, you signed up for it years ago. This getting smacked 4-0 at Brighton is years of mismanagement, misspending, doing things the wrong way. You know, you don't just this is you've made or not made. People have made the wrong decisions. You don't just wake up and where United are at in general overnight. It's us the same, and anyone else not doing nothing. I don't think Spurs have a living chance. It's crazy, man. Just tuned in to kickoff, and these, but I don't care what the kickoff is doing, man. Fuck that. Listen, we got our own thing here. Fuck them lads. Respectfully, who cares what they have to say, bro? We're football fans too. Why am I speaking like this? Fuck that, man. Rock, Calcedo, that's how you're moving. 6 minutes until kickoff, people. Have we got the voting going on Twitch? Make sure you're voting and gambling responsibly. Hit the like buttons and all that cushy good stuff. Boy, if I had to guess, I'm saying 2-1 Spurs. Liverpool, please. Pattern this, please. Thank you. What channel is that game on as well? I just you lot tried to shag me. BT and Sky Sports dividing them. To be fair, we should have done a watch along for Brighton United. Liverpool. Casado's a nerd and Cucurella. I agree. I think Rangers will hit some upsets before they go out. I don't know, boy. Bro almost cried when he scored. What you saying, Trevor Chalobah? Man cried when he scored a long ranger and he ain't been seen ever since. Crazy. Rather man there playing Sessignon, you know, you're the sort of done to score. Pogba's your modern day footballer. Allow it, man. Allow it. Don't do that. But you could never respectfully schema. Come on, Pogba's a baller. I can't have that. I hear what you're saying, but none. Pogba a baller. In hindsight, I'm running the Pogba came for revenge, but he came back to stink up the place. Right, how do Luis Diaz and Davinson Sanchez know each other? Oh yeah, you man Colombian, innit? I forgot. About to say, you lot, when was you lot brethren? Nah, man, Pogba hates dead, man. I'm here for it, for the agenda and that. Like, unlocking Pogba season 10. It's over. On the bench. Instead of McTominay. Shit, yeah, bro. It's calm. Pogba's a baller, bro. The same things with Pogba, the same things with Ozil, but I ain't no one give up about that. I slightly want to see him at City. G1, you're going outside, man. You're twerking for Liverpool, twerking for that. What are you saying? You're just supporting players? Fuck that, lad. Sometimes I feel sad for my guy G1, but then I remember all the times you've been a pagan, you know. We saying I'm a fan of the game first, football club second, the DG favorite line. 4 minutes until kickoff, man. You gotta hold your licks. You lot have seen me. I've been through the trenches. I'm just happy to be here. Proper happy to be in the top 4 race hype. Don't know how we're there. Don't know. I don't think it's gonna end well. I think it's gonna end in heartbreak. But as I said, I mean, as an Arsenal fan, you got to just enjoy the moments, man. Pogba next to Partey, bro. When the man, they're never gonna be fit. As much as I love Pogba, you know, if he comes Arsenal, he's doing the same foolishness. He's not fit. Partey or flight risk. We're never seeing that midfield, man. Never ever. No, man, we'll never see that midfield. We see it like twice, bro. We barely see Xhaka and Partey as it is. You will see that even less. No, that tribalism thing is dead. I back my club, but not to the extent where I'm outside fighting Dons. Raw. Dons are doing all that internet capping and then they're denying their gang in the flesh. I hear it. I don't do all of them things. You can see the lineups to the left and right of myself, people. For Liverpool, you've got Alisson, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, a midfield of Henderson, Thiago, Alcantara, and Henderson. Up front, Salah, Diaz, and Mane. Boy, for Spurs, you've got Hugo Lloris, Emerson, Romero. Well, to be fair, for Liverpool, probably Emerson Royal as well. But Emerson Royal, Romero is a great centre-back. Dyer's there. Davies, Sessegnon, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Kulusevski, Son, and Kane. Pardon me. Spurs getting packed in the first 10 minutes. I think they're doing a job here. I can't lie. Right, Dane Scarlett's on the bench for Spurs. That's an upgrade, boy. You're kind of meaty still. At least right now, you are. That North London derby due to be fireworks for the neutrals. I hear that. Viva Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. Hey, the cop end's looking wavy though. Bro, we definitely bottle it, bro. And that's where I'm vexed at Arsenal. Like, listen, don't make me dream in it. Don't make me believe. If you're gonna crumble, you needed to crumble. You need to go through to the end. Now you should have crumbled months ago, weeks ago. You can't. If you crumble now, which I think it might happen, but I'm onto you lot because you let guys dare to dream and that. You never walk alone for 90 minutes. Come on, boys. Scouser. Atmosphere is brazy and the ball ain't even been kicked. Since BT hype. Anfield hype. Luis Diaz looking hungry. Jota is looking peak already, brother. I can't lie. I'm not looking forward to Son against Tavares next week at all. Baku was fucked, but we knew he was gonna get skenged. But it's just the way we was moving. No, Anfield's lit, but Anfield out. Rangers Stadium looked lit the other day. Hampden Park looks lit. Fuck that, man. The Emirates now as well, man. I'm capping, extreme cap. Can't lie, Conte looks vexed. He might be on a madness. This might be an Italian job. Kickoff is imminent still, people. Make sure you're in top form with your comments, predictions. Make sure you're hitting the like button on YouTube. I appreciated that. Twitch gang, you look doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. Don't forget to set your reminders, people. 1 p.m. tomorrow, Arsenal versus Leeds Watchalong settings. Spurs look like they're kicking off. Charles, Ramsey too. Viva Ronaldo. Games kicked off. I can't lie, man. Yeah, Liverpool, please, man. Defo can't have them 45 minutes, the opening 45 minutes like Villarreal. Romero plays a long ball forward. Don't know what you're going to do. And Kane ain't going to, bro. Kane ain't running in too many times for Varane. Alisson in possession. Thanks for all your work. Your watch-alongs are the best. You lot are too real, man. Feel like Aaron Ramsey when he's leaving the Emirates. But where this game is concerned, people, one love to you lot. Robertson. Andy Robertson. Luis Diaz up against Emerson. It's peak soon, brother. It's peak. Diaz drops a shoulder. Can't lie, Emerson wins the first battle. Puts it. Oh, Romero's under trouble and it's been pickpocketed. Bang it, Diaz, bang it. Oh, it's overran. Mane, Trent Slag will fuck it up. Trent puts a cross in. Who said that? Robertson. Mane tries an acrobatic thing. It don't bang. Kane tries to clear. Does he? No, it meets Thiago and Liverpool still have possession. Cowboy. Liverpool, come on. Scouser. Andy Robertson. Thiago Alcantara. If I had tech like him, I wouldn't do basic passes either. Robertson, that might be a ball. Romero wins it. Emerson. He won the first battle. Can he win the second? Early on, Spurs need to look after the ball a bit more. You know, you lot are just winning the ball and going long. Kane's on his J's. You can't do that for 90 minutes. Yeah, it is still. Yeah, right. Still, yeah. But if I'm Son, I'm swapping with Kulusevski and going against Tavares. But even that, Kulusevski against Tavares is scary, bro. Emerson, bro, lying, boy. I can't lie. I went to Spurs' under-23s the other day against Brighton. That was one of the worst games I've been to this season. Like, it was just shit. To the point where, I kid you not, anyone who was there, they added on 10 minutes. Spurs fans got up and bust out. In a weird way, that kind of prepares 23s. If only Mane made contact with that. Fast start from the Liverpudlians. Spurs under pressure. But I mean, if you're Spurs, you expect to be under pressure. You're playing at Anfield. The atmosphere is brazy. You're playing a team substantially better than you that are chasing something. You're probably going to concede. You're probably going to not have the ball for large periods. You expect that. But you need to be brave on the ball. You know, Villarreal ultimately didn't win, but they presented Liverpool with problems just from believing. Mane, bang it. Mane ting. Aye. Tried to bang it from range from about 25, 30 yards. Didn't bang, but good start. Mane getting the cobwebs out early. Getting the blood flowing. Soon. Screamers. Pending. Konate in possession. Finds Thiago. Ooh, a bit of a risky one, even by Thiago standards. Nonetheless, he finds Robertson. Diaz does well. Slightly a blind pass from Robertson, but it's cool. And he finds Trent. Thing is, Spurs got numbers back, though. Trent checks inside. Who is he going to play it to? He looks to switch flanks. Doesn't get there. I can't lie. Emerson Rowe, so far, he's been switched on. You can't hate on him. He's been switched on slightly. Son only plays football for money. I swear, like, you can get a better move for trophies. Probably, but he signed a new contract at Spurs, so over, bro. Check yourself, like 29. Great player. I'm sure if you said I want to leave Spurs, you won't be short of offers, but yeah, man. Nah, kids, but not first team. Hey DG, hope you're good, bro. Did you hear the Brighton fans singing "Your city is blue" as ours to United fans? Boy, is what it is, man. It's what comes with the territory for Arsenal and United. Boy, we're both mediocre, so these mediocre teams are changing it to us right now. 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, Liverpool have had the bulk of possession, but they've not done nothing with it, which is good news for these lot. Thiago Alcantara. Patient play from these lot. Bro, if you could fucking play like Thiago, we do the same thing, man. Thiago don't do anything basic, man. Trent, Henderson. Thiago calls for it. Finds Salah. Salah drops a shoulder. What's he going to do? Drops another shoulder. Looking for the pass. It doesn't seem like his son plays a square pass to Trent. Gets it back from Trent. Puts it into the box. Tries to find Mane. That was bugged. And it's dealt. Oh, I was about to say it's dealt with just about. That was poor from Davies. And again, it's not actually. Liverpool are not letting them out. I mean, Liverpool are going to have to remain patient. Clearly, Conte, you knew he's going to go free at the back. Be kind of difficult, somewhat difficult to break down. It is what it is. You know, but let's just say if we skipped and it stayed at 0-0, it's probably more of a point game for Spurs than Liverpool. I know in the grand scheme of things that doesn't help anyone, but who is more likely to be happy with a point away at Anfield? Tottenham, well, at Anfield in this sort of game, Tottenham or Liverpool? You know the answer, people. If you lot didn't, you wouldn't be here. You lot are some of the smartest football fans in the world because you're fucking with me. Shout out to you lot, man. DG Nation, we keep grinding. Make sure you're subscribing. Journey to 50k on YouTube and 10k on Twitch. Diaz has found Robertson. Andy Robertson finds Mane. Mane dropping shoulders, goes back to Diaz. I go down, dive in the box, man. Mane, that's poor. Mane slide playing blind passes. Robertson keeps it. Mane tries to put it in. Ref, it's a corner. Whole ball's not gone out, ref. Oh, it hasn't gone out at all, actually. And I can't lie, it probably should have been Spurs' ball had it gone out. Emerson Royal. Can't lie, these men are in the trenches, boy. This is the thing that will pee me off if I'm Spurs. Like, you're kicking the ball and you're not giving your attackers a chance. But here they are. It's 3 against 3. Højbjerg. Why are you trying to join the attack? Kane, if he can find Son, it could be 1-0. Kane, ball in. Alisson saves. It's fallen to a Spurs man. Bentancur didn't believe in himself. You're not going to make it. Goals change games. Had you have scored, it changes momentum. Henderson sent someone shot slyly and it's a Maraden one forward. Ref, that's a foul. Luis Diaz in possession. Aye! Colombian skillers are coming out. Can't even describe that one there, but it was the skillers. Mane, Salah. He's not really got the skillers like them, but he's devastating. Salah, bang it. Rah. Salah tried, he must have heard me, tried to do a back heel. It didn't bang, but I applaud the attempt. If he leaves eventually, where do you think he'll go? Who, bro? Forgive me, but who are we referring to there? Boy. Andy Robertson. City. Oh, Son. Who knows, man? Like, I don't know, man. It's difficult for me to say there's a team there, I think a good choice for him would be Bayern Munich. He's obviously he's played there before. I don't think, obviously, he's a quality player. 29, they'll give you them Buki potions, so that extends the playing career. I don't think Son, even though he could command it, I don't think he's gonna ask for mad wages that are gonna tip it. So maybe that, but then again, it comes to transfer fee, and if you're Daniel Levy and co, you're not letting Son leave for cheap. Hugo Lloris, confident play here. Dyer, Emerson. Well, I mean, Spurs being braver there, but then again, I spoke too soon, giving it away. Pardon me. In this opening 8 minutes, Spurs have had 22% of the ball to 78 with Liverpool. Kulusevski loses it. Mane, back here with Kulusevski, surrounded by red shirts. I don't know what he tried to do there, but yeah, it was meaty. Big up DG. Liverpool 2, Tottenham 3 tonight. 5-goal thriller. Boy, let's see what he's saying, broski. 8 minutes played. Boy. Ryan Sessegnon, probably the first I've seen from. Don't lose it, mate. Does quite well. Find Son. Make a run for Son. Son can't keep hold of it. Back here with Liverpudlians. Boy, crazy. Harry Kane in possession. He's on his ones, though. Up against Trent. Ooh, Trent, you got to do better than that defensively, broski. Does eventually. Takes it off Harry Kane. Maraden run ultimately to nothing. Trent looking for options. What's he going to do? The mad pass. He looks like he's seen a mad pass. Tries to find Diaz. It's a good header by Romero. Bentancur will find his right back in Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal does a cute little trick. Finds his fellow fullback in Ryan Sessegnon. Believe in yourself, mate. Plays a square pass to Højbjerg. Probably the most confident passage of play so far from Spurs. They've held onto the ball for about 2 minutes now. In fact, that's cap. Like a minute. Emerson. Romero. Ben Davies. That's a ball, Emerson Royal, you got to put it into the box now. You got to deliver. Does deliver. That's a good cross, really. Kane can't get any elevation and mistimes his jump. Henderson hooks it to Mane. Mane, Salah's begging for that. Salah, pause. Salah up against 4 white shirts, though. What can he do? Mohamed Salah, I can't lie, you've seen him back from here several times. That's not one of them. It should be a corner, but that was, for someone of Salah's quality, to call that mediocre would be selling it very kind. That was a horrible attempt from the Egyptian international. The more the game opens up, the worse it gets for Spurs. I mean, against City, I think a big reason as to why they're able to cause problems because City were far too open. So that could benefit Spurs, but at the same time, it could cripple them. Crazy. Fabinho up against Sessegnon. Oh, it's mad hot over in the United Kingdom, man. Fuck's sake. Trent, come on, fight someone. That's a ball. Romero gets his head to it. I wonder how many headers he's won. Kulusevski, can he bring it under control eventually? Kulusevski versus Diaz. Watch Kulusevski hit and hope, but it's actually a good ball. Where is Robertson? And Spurs should take advantage. This Højbjerg, he's found Kane. Kane bang it. Harry Kane fluffs his lines. Henderson is a good tackle. Sessegnon, Son. To be honest, Liverpool got to be careful of that. Like I said, Spurs are probably one of the art of counter-attacking. They're one of the best in the league, arguably. Don't give them the opportunity, and they could have taken advantage of that. Fortunately for everyone, sorry, they didn't. Long ball forward in search of Sessegnon, met by the head of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah loses it to Sessegnon. Sessegnon ensures Spurs keep possession, and Spurs are now in possession. It's been a interesting opening 12 minutes, folks, if I must say. $79 likes, people. Make sure you're running that up. Appreciative and thank you in advance. Venticle, Højbjerg finds Emerson Royal. Again, where's Robertson? Fair enough, he's narrow. Emerson Royal. Kulusevski bundled off it, but Spurs still have it. Romero delivers. Oh, that's terrible, man. You got to give Sessegnon something to work with. Can't keep it on. That's that. Here in Arsenal for third shouts, it could happen. But win your games and you can see what happens. Emerson looks a good fullback, great counter attack. I don't know. This game is vital for Liverpool if they want to win the league. Amen. Very vital. Kulusevski is down receiving treatment, people. What happened to Kulusevski here? No, come on. He just bundled off it. Come on. It's crazy. Kulusevski, come on, man. Like, ref, there's no need for this stoppage, man. Play going to restart yet? It's kind of boring. Want to be Konate. And Liverpool and football can restart now. Thiago Alcantara tries the Hollywood pass, doesn't come off. Henderson finds Trent. Salah, Henderson. Trent. Virgil van Dijk now in possession. Liverpool have had the majority of the ball, but currently 14 minutes into the game, it is still 0-0, which as long as it stays like that for Spurs, you're doing your thing. For Liverpool, you know, as we just said, a point doesn't really help them as they look to, you know, fight City, apologies, tooth and tooth, nail by nail, to pick them to the Premier League and, you know, potentially win the quadruple. Thiago finds Diaz. Diaz, can he keep it with Mane? Mane, oh, it's a throw-in. I thought Mane would have got fouled there, but he didn't. Did he? Boy, Spurs is Ryan Sessegnon in possession, folks. There's no real options. This is a good little run from him. Make sure the delivery is good. It's not half bad. Kulusevski, put the handball, Bailey, referee. Rah, the rest playing on. Oh, about to say, what's going on there? Clearly, Michael Oliver. Handball in Liverpool's favour. And obviously, free kick, which Alisson will probably take. Konate. Alisson hasn't had much to do. 16 minutes and 15 seconds played, folks. One love to you lot tuned in. You're not missing anything currently. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Robertson looks to find Mane. Mane does well to get his body there. Emerson Royal trying to win it from him. I think that Spurs his ball. And it is. Mane's idea of kicking the ball against Emerson for a throw-in didn't work. For the 6th time in 9 seasons since Alex Ferguson, Arsenal finished above United. Obviously, with United's defeat, it guarantees Arsenal will finish above them and at least 5th. So, yeah, that's Europa League football. Let's say European football. Confirmed. Emerson looks really good. Is exactly what Arsenal need. Nah. A broken clock can be right twice a day. Mohamed Salah up against Ryan Sessegnon. Salah. Sessegnon got hands all over him. Salah. Trent. Can he put a cross into the box? Yes, he can. But who's there? Emerson Royal, apologies, wins the header. It's headed clear by Dyer. Thiago Alcantara. Very scrappy game. Romero loses it. Emerson Royal hooks it. With respect, he's probably been Spurs' brightest player, or one of them. It's crazy, man. People who are watching should hit the like. Come on. Appreciative of that. And you're right. Crazy stuff. Still 0-0, folks. Emerson Royal is poor. Let's not revise history. To be fair, I don't want to write a man off after one season, but yeah, we've kind of he's meaty, man. I don't know what Betis keep doing to make defenders look half decent and then lying, but yeah. Thiago, Diaz, Thiago, Robertson. Come on, Liverpool, man. Robertson. It's not the most of entertaining matches, if I'm honest. Henderson, Salah, dive, man, dive. Good tackle, really. Switched on from Ben Davies, really. Well, it's not a free kick for. I mean, it's not a corner for Salah. Bro, referee, I think you got that wrong. Should be a corner for Liverpool Football Club. Fair enough. Big up yourself, Omar. Hope you're doing well and safe, mate. Apparently, Manchester United have lost 5 consecutive away league games for the first time since 1981. Well, Thiago. Fabinho. 20 minutes on, people, on the clock. 25 more minutes odd to go. You want the game to liven up a bit, man. I don't know if he would have done better, man, because I don't think he would. But who knows? He might have. I think Emerson Royal would have been shit. Arsenal shit there. He's not a good defender. Thiago. Robertson loses it. Good strength there from Højbjerg, but Liverpool have regained it, and it's here with Luis Diaz, who started brightly. Henderson. Henderson. Oh, that would look like a bit of a foul there. Emerson Royal, there was no. I mean, Romero, there was no need to tackle him like that. I like players who like that. But yeah, man. Corner kick to Liverpool. Come on, man. Van Dijk, get your head on this. Hickey. Corners finally comes in. What of a miss? Van Dijk. Oh, I mean, it was a poor corner in truth. Van Dijk's made it look a lot better. Even though I don't like Man U, but Brighton beating Man U, Spurs, and Arsenal just shows we need to be better next season to slap those mid-table teams. Facts. It's peak, man. Kanate. Crazy stuff, man. Big up you lot for tuning. How's the game going? Nothing in truth. Bunch of possession from Liverpool. Not really asking Lloris anything. It's quite boring for the neutrals, man. Robertson, Diaz. So far, the back 3-5 better yet of Spurs holding strong, man. Yeah, just summed up the game. Kanate. Henderson. Van Dijk. Van Dijk finds Henderson. Can Salah keep hold of it for Liverpool? Yes, he can. Trent. Fabinho. Straight pass by Liverpool and Spurs have got it back. That's a poor pass from Davies. He put his teammate under problems. Mane. I'm surprised he passed it. Fabinho. Thiago. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Looks for the shot. Crashes it over the top. This game is absolutely meaty. I hope so, because I'm fighting to sleep, man. Really fighting to sleep streams like this. This is boring as fuck. Nonetheless, though, folks, Ryan Sessegnon, that's a decent ball. Van Dijk sees it where it came from. Crazy stuff. It's all mad in the dunya, man. Game is horrid. Big up you lot for tuning in. A draw will probably do us, but come on, Liverpool. DG looking heads for summer. I wish. Pool versus Liverpool Champions League final vibes. Liverpool struggling to break Spurs down. Trust, but they're not offering much. Like they're actually not really putting Spurs under any sustained pressure. If anything, Spurs giving the ball away cheaply is giving them pressure. But Spurs have done well here. Kulusevski, bit too weak there. Spurs have kept possession. Kane, that's a lovely ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold's done very well up against Son. If Trent's not switched on there, it's 1-0 Spurs. And he's found Salah. Salah, not too many forward options for him. And he's tried to play it into the path of Mane. He's asking a lot. Bentacle. Højbjerg, back to Bentacle. Emerson Rowe on this right-hand side. Finds Kane, poor touch, really, in truth. And Robertson will be able to glide past him. Luis Diaz. Oh. Oh, deserved it. Cannons off a Spurs man. Maraden run forward by the Colombian sensation. Patient play here. You always feel Spurs will score a goal at some point, so we need Liverpool to score. Charles. Van Dijk. Allison. Appreciative to everybody tuned in, folks. It is still 0-0 in this opening 27 minutes. Allison's gone long. I mean, if that's all you're going to do to Spurs, I don't think they're going to be troubled. I'll be real. Morning. I know, I'm definitely going to fall asleep this stream, man. Morning. Thiago, probably a hopeful pass. Session's. Oh, wow. Session, Loris has helped you. Probably the most exciting thing. Session's not known, and he puts his hand up and acknowledges Hugo Lloris. He's not known for his heading. His header has almost inadvertently set up Salah, and it's forced Lloris to make a good save. Seven more likes until we hit 100 people. Keep running that up. Appreciate it. YouTube, you're in better form than Twitch. Twitch doing me dirty for once today. Look at me. Kulusevski having some cute touches here and there. And Spurs could be in here. Sessegnon, Fabinho says no corner. The ref says, however, it will be for Spurs. And again, it feels Spurs should definitely have a bit more encouragement to what they're doing, man. Corner kick to Spurs. They score this, the whole thing flipped on its head. In swinger by Son. Son delivers. Oh, it's trickled all the way through. Trent again has just hooked it clear. Anywhere will do. Romero evades Mane. Finds Højbjerg. Ryan Sessegnon finds Son. Son, time to turn. Well, not on the ball. I don't know what Davies tried to do, but Son's done his best to make it look decent. Henderson, Trent. Thiago. This is going to be a counter-attack from Liverpool's 4 against 4. Salah. Up against Bentancur and Ben Davies. Does well. That's not a foul, ref. I can't lie. Salah's looking for it there, but he's won it. This is meaty, man. Free kick in a decent area for Liverpool. It's going to have to be delivered rather than a goal-scoring threat per se. Come on. Robertson and Trent standing over the set piece. It's delivered. It's headed out by Spurs. Again, it's falling to Thiago. Pull it back in for Diaz. Hugo Lloris collects. The idea was good. The application for these quality players weren't really there. Bit by bit, Liverpool starting to wake up, but it's just not enough. Salah tried to get in there, didn't bang. Hugo Lloris. Come on, game live and up. Big up you lot tuned in, people, by the way. Christian Romero. Hey, where do you lot rank him in centre backs in the Prem? I'll fuck with him. I think he's lit. I do think I like Romero's my sort of centre back. He's aggressive. He wants to win every ball. Still think sometimes he makes some needy fouls. You know, I can't lie. Big up Ben White. I like Ben White, but if you offer me the opportunity to swap Romero and Ben White, I'm doing it tomorrow. You know, let's be real. Ben White can develop. I'm not getting at him, but 50 mil for Ben White or what my man was on. Hey, Meraden run by Emerson Royal. Dark Hearts applied. Too early for Romero talk. I think it's better to judge after 2 seasons. I hear you, prolong business, but on what we've seen, let's be honest. In general, in football, the bar is on the floor for defenders. Let's be honest with ourselves. Anyways, and to be fair, from the not that Thiago Silva hasn't had a season on and a bit on him, but from the moment Thiago Silva kicked the ball, there was talks. Spurs looking to counter-attack here. Son, can he get his head up? Finds Emerson Royal. Is he going to get a nosebleed? Finds Kulusevski. Poor pass to Kulusevski. In truth, he does well to keep hold of it. Emerson Royal, Kulusevski. Spurs have done well to hold on to it there. Top 10? Probably. All right, who's top 5 then? Van Dijk. I'd actually say Matip as well, to be fair with you. That's what they've given. Like, he's actually competent. And then I think it's all subjective. Like, probably got to throw the 3 City boys out. Well, at least 2 of the City boys. I don't know how you feel about John Stones, but I'd say Laporte and Romero are there. Ben White is far better with the ball. Yeah, Ben White's better with the ball. But, and I know, listen, it works because what we bought him for that. But no matter how much the game changes, you need to be a better defender first. In terms of defending, like the attributes of defending, I think Romero's further away from Ben White than if it was ball playing. Like, obviously, Romero's not really going to get on the ball and do things, but he can pick a pass. He's all right. I think Romero is quite some way better than Ben White in just certain defensive 1v1, just when to take risks and when not to. Obviously, he got spammed by Balogun in that. Shout out Ben White. But again, the standard of defending just in general is medium, man. But then again, there's no real expectations on Tottenham like that. That's true. But still, man, I can only comment on what I see. Diaz against Kulusevski. Kulusevski can't win it. But, well, Diaz asking for options. It's like Liverpool, they only really know how to create one way. It's these wide areas, really. It's kind of scripted, you know. They're not asking. Oh, Robertson's tried to rip Emerson Royal. They've not really tried to ask questions. I think what they're presenting to Spurs right now, Spurs prepared for this. No cap after Diaz, the drop off his peak. Van Dijk, Diaz, Matip, Silva, Romero, Rudiger. We saying back 3 tax? I wouldn't say top 5, but if 5's debatable, well, I might have to just throw Gabriel in there. Arsenal bias and that. Van Dijk. Oh, he shows his passing range. Romero reads it. Oh, Bandulu by Romero. I can't lie. I've just been gassing you. Hit the like button, people. One more like, we've hit 100. If you've hit the like button already, appreciate you lot. Man said, fantastic Saturday so far. United finessed by Brighton. Now for Tottenham to get backhanded by Liverpool. Don't count your chickens for the hatch. Ref! He's flipping took off Salah's leg there. That's a red card. I'm not biased at all. Wow, why did the Spurs lad put the ball out of possession? The man got up. At Liverpool, be shameless. Don't give him back. Don't give it back. Spurs playing their way into problems. And I mean, Romero showing the mediocre on-ball ability there, really. Oh, shit. That's annoying. How did he do that? close my live streaming tab on YouTube. Why did you do that? How am I meant to see the health of the stream? That wasn't nice now, is it? Back again now. Nah, Gabriel's got shaky moments in him, man. He's weird, man. He'll go through good bits of form and then mad bits of form. I still believe in him, man. But nowhere near the best in the thing. Rudiger lit. I have to be shameless because he's a Chelsea boy and say back free tax. Because if we're just holding, might as well get thrown into it then. Ref, that's a red. Thiago's chopped it off there. Come on, ref. Bro, Declan Rice just on some power trip, man. I like it if I was a West Ham fan, but you calm down, man. You always moaning and shit. Relax, fam. Tomiyasu probably in the art of defending. Tomiyasu is the best defender at Arsenal Football Club. Gabriel can defend, very naive. I'm pretty sure if you ask Ben White to play in midfield, he'd want to play in midfield, holding levels like that. Probably between him and Tierney, just in terms of learning with both fullbacks, really, just in how to defend, like the art of defending, like in the book what it should be. Yeah, I'm not really on that ball, you. Free kick to Liverpool. Got his learning from Syria. Trent Alexander-Arnold, that's a good ball. I can't lie. You have to rate Dyer for getting his head today. It'll be a corner for Liverpool. As I said, Spurs probably expected this. By Liverpool standards, I would say this is low-level pressure. They've hardly turned up the cooker. If it was a temperature of water, I'd say Liverpool have been lukewarm. They ain't really put Spurs under the cosh, but Spurs have done what they've needed to do, really. Top 5 defenders, Van Dijk, Diaz, Rudiger, Romero, Matip. Corner kick by Liverpool. Yo, come on, boys. Van Dijk, cut your hair, and maybe that goes in. He gets up, but it hits the crossbar. Really, it's probably too high. It hits the overhand of the crossbar. Oof. It's done well, man, because he ain't really even connected with it clean. It's too easy by Romero, though. Romero, Emerson, too simple. Of course. I'd be looking at Cucurella and Basuma to sign in the summer if I was Arteta. Cucurella can stay at yard. I'm hearing the Basuma thing. Most goals from corners this season. Liverpool have 13. Arsenal and City have 12. Referee, can't lie. Romero's my sort of defender. He's aggressive, but like Gabriel, they both do it in stupid areas. I can't lie. Romero's had a couple booky moments now. He's got caught playing out from the back. He's made you don't need to take out Mane though on the edge of your area. Very stupid foul to give away. Especially against Liverpool, you got bare man who could, as good as Lloris is, they got bare dons who could slap that. I wouldn't want to be in that wall, let alone Hugo Lloris. You got Salah over that. You got Henderson over it. You got Trent and Salah over it. Henderson's probably doing what I do every Sunday. I just stand over the free kick on the image thing, contemplate what would happen if I actually just take the shot. But really, I'm just there to support the lads. There's no way I'm really taking it. But you never know. I hope so. Come on, Trent, man. One for the ages. Come on, Trent, lad. Come on, Trent, man. Lick that in. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'm shouting for no reason. It's Meady. Henderson tries to put it back in. It's Meady. Thiago Alcantara twisting up there, man. Bang it, wraps it. It's a poor shot from him, though. He did everything. It's here on the right-hand side with Diaz, where it's Sessi on Shook. I'd be shook as well. Trent puts it in. It skips. It helps everyone. Is Mane offside? I don't think so. Van Dijk's had a shot. Kulusevski. Give your team half a chance. Spurs live to fight another day, man. Mane looking to rip Dons. Oi, that's a corner, ref. Mane. Hey, Mane, if they don't give you the contract, Edu, go chat to him. I can't guarantee trophies, but our fans will praise you just for working hard, mate. You get, Arsenal probably dumb enough to give Mane and these man 20-year contracts. Mane, Firmino, I'm having you. You know what to do. Shout me. If you want a real challenge, it's easy being part of this Liverpool team, man. Come Emirates for a challenge, man. Robertson will take this corner. That's a good one. I can't lie, Spurs have been good in the air. Henderson tries to do the mad thing. He's not DG, though. Kulusevski. Hey, skips past Robertson. He's on his J's, though. Loses it. Kanate, Thiago. Game's opening up. The intensity of the game's risen slightly. Diaz, no look pass. Bang it. Wraps it. Big save by Lloris. Yeah. Session shook. You're shook. Shook you. Loses it already. You're shook. You're not built for this. You're not going to make it, Session. You're shook. You're proper shook. Look, Liverpool have them rattled. Oh, ref, you can't give a free kick for that. I can't lie. Spurs playing a dangerous game. Kane does well there. Fine, Son, you got to do a madness for Spurs. You can flip this game on its head. You're on your J's, bro. He's done well to find Højbjerg. Movie settings for Højbjerg. Oh, he's cracked the post. To be fair, he's entitled to shoot. And this is what I mean. Spurs could do some Bandilu stuff. He's waited. He's had the shot. In truth, he struck it kind of well. He's on another day that might clip the inside of the post and go in. On a couple of occasions, Spurs have had them half chances. Can't like Diaz rip him up. Quick little no-look pass thing. If I'm honest, it's good play from Diaz, and obviously it's harder. But if I'm honest with you, I think Hugo Lloris has made that look a bit better than it actually was, if I'm honest. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Fabinho, Henderson. Giving it to Bentancur. That's too easy. Had it stolen from Salah. Salah going on a movie thing. Tries to find Mane, but he didn't bang. Romero. Spurs just can't make it stick, mate. Oh, shout out Rance, man. Shout out Rance, lad. Rance, thanks for that, man. Hey, bruv. I know I want Liverpool to win, but hey, big up Rance. Shout out to everyone involved. Shout out to United as well, man. What was you lot score? I haven't seen the score lines in that. What's happening in the Prem? I haven't been paying attention. Shout out Rance for the assist still. Camera save. Probably. Could say that. I don't know, bro. Oh, you man lost IAT. See them idiot boy there. You see them boy there. Some people actually falling for it. Hey. It's all love, man. It's all love, bro. When Arsenal was getting slapped to you, man, were doing sport. I had to hold it. Arsenal will hold some slappings, but we have to, when it's our time to laugh, it's our time to laugh. I can't lie. The footballing gods got something for us with Leeds tomorrow. I know it's not plain sailing, man. Glory, man, it's glory, man, man, divided. Thoughts on Arteta deal? It is where it is, man. I can understand with the project and, standing to achieve top 6, I could get it. Obviously, if you get top 4, I was screaming, if you get top 4, I think you should get a new deal. If you don't and you just do what the project's entitled to do, I personally would have loved for it to, it runs into next season. I understand, having a manager's contract running out and, giving a new deal gives stability and that. But I personally would have preferred that. But it's not something I'm necessarily ecstatic about, but it's not the end of the world. Do you get it? It is what it is. It's still a mixed bag, really. It is what it is. It's just, next season you have to do a thing. Kulusevski isn't quick at all. Cultured baller, man. I prefer dons like Kulusevski anyways, man. If just be on ripping, man. I can't lie, it's a pleasure to watch Diaz and Kulusevski here and there because they're almost Diaz is, when I say a wide player, that's what I like to see. He's on ripping dons. Kulusevski's not the quickest. He's a bit soft, but he's on ripping dons. Curse to the commentator. Half of these wingers are shit in today's day and age, and half of them, you get the wingers like Mane and Salah, where they're not shit. They're the others, but they're not really wingers. They're not hugging the touchline. They're inside forwards, and that's a byproduct of the game, really, because if you're gonna hug the touchline, which Diaz and Kulusevski don't like that, you're not gonna get goals. Saka scoring more goals because he's closer to goals. Smith Rowe the same. Salah actually has an interview years ago where, when he signed, Klopp was telling him, "Listen, we need you closer to goal. This is how you're gonna do it," and things like that. So yes, even my man Raheem Sterling the same. So yeah, man, a bit like tens. There's no being a throwback winger. If you are a traditional winger in this day and age, you're not going to probably put up numbers. Emerson Rowe and Spurs looking to play out from the back here. They've actually done quite well. Kulusevski, Bentancur. I'd say best chances of the game, probably Diaz's half chance / I think Van Dijk had a header. And I would say Højbjerg's effort where he's hit the post. Really, the game's got better in little stages. That's half-time, people. The game's got better in little stages, but it's been nothing, really. I would say for Spurs, right now, the three at the back's working. I would say Liverpool, for a team like Liverpool and what they're doing and stuff like that, I think they've dealt with it. They've been, they've dealt with everything that's been put in front of them in terms of crosses. There's been some nervy moments defensively from Spurs, but you expect that playing against Liverpool. I would say if I was a Spurs fan, you want to see you throw a bit more punches because Robertson and Trent are leaving spaces. There has been a couple of times. Kulusevski, Kane, Son, they're all on their J's. For Liverpool, the very fact that it's 0-0 at halftime tells you everything first and foremost. Secondly, I just think they need to, like I said, if this was a war, if you was to judge this game on the temperature of water, it's lukewarm. It's not really boiling hot from Liverpool. There's been a couple skillers and things like that, but I can't say if I was Conte, I wouldn't be happy with that first half and whatnot. Especially because there's been times where Spurs have played themselves into problems with Romero. For Spurs, I'd say Emerson Royal looks like one of their better players, so that tells you people need to come to the fore. Better close to it than the start, but nothing really of that, people. If I'm completely honest with you guys. But yeah, man. It's what it is. What are you lot saying? Spurs look like they're going to score every time they break. I hear that. I definitely hear that. They do. Thoughts on Diaz, deluded baller, bro? It's like the fact that he's 24. Keen to see what he's on, because obviously at some point, Liverpool are going to bring in other players, but Firmino, Mane, Salah, Henderson, Milner, these characters aren't going to be around. There's going to be a time where, again, obviously they'll bring in players, but Diaz is going to, I'm not saying he's not a main man, but, Mane and Salah are the main dons. You're a support act as good as you are. Keen to see what it's like when him, Trent, all these guys have to be the main act, but Diaz a solid addition. Jealous, bro. I wanted Diaz. I wanted Kulusevski. Neither at the Emirates. Don't get twisted. I'm happy with some of our wide options, But yeah, man. Great player. I wouldn't say he's coaching some good football. He's just proving a stubborn unit to break down by Liverpool. On the break, they look good, but that's the thing. Spurs are the aspect of counter-attacking. They are one of the best at that in the Premier League. I can't lie. A big reason as to why they beat Liverpool's title challengers, in fellow title challenges in City is because Pep was open. Anytime you play a low block against Spurs, they struggle, which is not necessarily the case today. Yeah, it is what it is in that regards. That first half was stress. Diaz's quality knew it when I watched him at Porto. He was tearing it up. We have no scouts. He was there for 40 million. Spurs clinging. Liverpool are ramping. Liverpool play better in the second half after a team talk. Arteta needs to make top 4 again. Bro, I can't lie. Next season, Edu, if you're messing about in the transfer window, you know what happens. If we're messing about, manager out, things need to go down and owners out. You need to properly fight for top 4, like real expectation of fighting for top 4. Like assume if Arsenal, because we finished top 5 now. If we get into the Europa League and don't make Champions League, you need to win the Europa League. You need to at least get in the final. Champions League, we've got a young, naive squad, and really we're going to be in the champs on the joke thing. You get out the group for a minute, get to the first knockout round, and I'll leave you alone. Where the league is concerned, you need to fight for top 4. All of the excuses about injuries and things like that, we can't keep having the same naiveties. When we keep saying we didn't expect injuries and, we're letting people go in January and things like that, it's now time to learn from these mistakes because this is crazy. Liverpool should F up Spurs second half. Divock Origi settings. I do wonder if Spurs have the mental toughness to withstand Liverpool if and when they up their game. Boy, I mean, if you're training under Conte and you ain't got mentality, then you need to keep it moving, really. Next season's not a fight for the top. Need to start looking at round 16 in the Champs and FA Cup. Oh, yeah, FA Cup, you need to go far in that. Because I do think, considering he's won it, I haven't been too impressed. When we went out to Southampton and when we went out to Forest this year, it's almost like he does that Pep thing where he kind of throws the game. He plays Bandulu lineups and does nonsense. And I know we had injuries and people weren't fit, but once again, whose fault is that? We're assembling the squad. I think Arsenal definitely got top 4. It just depends on who you bring in the summer. Do a madness in the window and it's looking good for you. I think Real Madrid will beat them. Vinny and Benzema would be clinical. Let's see what going on in that. Do you think Liverpool can win the quadruple? I'll be real. I do. Unfortunately. I say unfortunate because, Arsenal, Liverpool are rivals, but historically, I do. I hope not, in an ideal, I hope that they beat Chelsea in the FA Cup, but that's about it. I wouldn't want another English team to win the Champions League. I don't know no City fans, so I'd rather them win it than Liverpool. I genuinely know Liverpool fans, and big up my Liverpool supporting friends. And I know United are annoying, Spurs are annoying, Arsenal fans are definitely annoying. Liverpool fans are annoying. They won't shut up about it. I wouldn't shut up about a quadruple. I can't hear it, but I genuinely see it, man. I want to be wrong, bro, but it just feels like the stars are aligning in that, man. If you man get buying, it's curtains. It is curtains, but bro, I'll be real with you. Just get in the club, bro. That I'll take that over the stuff that was happening before. With another 45 minutes to go, what's your score prediction? I thought Spurs would win this 2-1. I still somewhat think that, but I hope Liverpool come out roaring. I hope Klopp's got onto them and things like that. I hope Klopp's reminded them that City are probably pre-in this. After going out the champs, they're going to be onto them. I hope Klopp has scared them with certain manner coming off if you don't pattern up people. Let me come back in a second, people. Let me just go and get some new water and whatnot. I'll be back in a sec, but yeah, man, let's see what a fullback can do. Name me another content creator that's doing this.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Still the foot.
Who saw that recovery defending? I wasn't. You didn't even know I was gone. You didn't even know I was gone. That is what you call recovery defending. You didn't even know I was gone. I swear I was back before the stream started, man. 2-2. I'm hoping Liverpool 2-0. Chris MD got nothing on you. I shout out to him. I ain't watching nothing though, man. I just appreciate you lot across YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you're following, fucking with the guy, man. We're not watching other people. Just happy with what we're doing here. Journey to 50k on YouTube and 10k on Twitch and beyond, obviously, alive and kicking, people. Again, if we look at the statistics at half time, it's probably meaty. Three shots on target between the two sides, people. There's, Spurs have had 3 shots, 1 on target. Liverpool have had 11 shots, 2 shots on target. So again, a team like Liverpool where Mane, Salah got double figures, Jota's on the bench with double figures, Diaz is a madman, couple other players can chip in, Robertson and Trent do this assisting. You're not clinical enough, innit? 11 shots, 2 on target. It's not good enough. And what would those 2 shots on target be? One was probably Diaz, and one was probably technically, would it be, I swear, Sessegnon's headed it, and Salah's headed, and then Salah's tried to get onto it, and Hugo's had to make a save. So maybe that's technically it. So that was probably Liverpool's best chances for me. Bentancur, as you can see on the screen, he had a chance, but he bottled it, and then Højbjerg's hit the post. So it's been a low-key affair. I do think Spurs can complicate things the more Liverpool don't score. It's a long day for Spurs' attackers because Kulusevski out the front three has probably seen the most of the ball. Kane's being surrounded. Son ain't had much joy like that. But they expected this, man. I want Tottenham to get the top 4 until the last game of the season, so they bottle it. I don't know for that. Do you think Arsenal can catch Chelsea and get 3rd place? Honestly, if you ask me, where is Arsenal in the league table? I heard today that we're finishing no lower than 5th. I can only speak for myself. Personally, I haven't looked at the league table until since August. What I would say is that if Spurs were to drop points and Chelsea keep dropping points, it's better to just win your games, innit? Win your games and talk later, innit? You got 4 games. You got a difficult Leeds fixture, a difficult Newcastle away fixture, difficult Everton fixture. Tomorrow, difficult against Leeds. So just take care of your jobs and then you might, man. Arsenal can't control if Chelsea keep losing games or dropping points, and they can't control if other teams have an uptake in form. Arsenal can't control, if United lose 4-0 to Brighton and them things there. What you can do is just hold yourself accountable. So if we were fighting for top 4, which I don't know, I must be living on a rock because this is the first time I've actually heard people are talking in relation to Arsenal and potential top 4 qualification. So we'll just have to see, but we just have to keep working hard, keep grinding, keep trying to win and see where that takes us. Chelsea only 4 points ahead of us for 3rd place. I hear that, but you need to win your games. As long as Spurs can get a draw and stop Liverpool, it's peak for Spurs. Diaz with 2-man looks caught up. I think the league will figure him out quickly. Obviously, well, I don't agree with the figuring out thing because he's a baller, but naturally, you're going to get doubled up against. Salah does, Saka does, you know. Jota does now a bit. Mane does. It comes with the territory. You're an unknown entity and then man are onto you. Like, obviously, you know, they know what you're about. Humble DG settings fully loaded. League table. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, man. I need to be a manager, man. I need to be a manager 100%. Big up to you lot tuned in regardless, though. Again, it's not been one for the ages. You know, it's probably been a game where the game and the context and all of that, it sells it, but it's not been that. Love Diaz, but hate on Neymar, funny country. You're forgetting Diaz plays for Thingy, bro. Diaz plays for Liverpool. Like, it's not even the fact that he plays for Liverpool. He plays for an English club. They're gonna bread him in it. That's the only difference. Cedric kept Diaz quiet. Oh. Who's that? When Hazard was being doubled up or Ronaldo, they still wouldn't get anywhere near them, unlike Diaz. I'd love to manage a team, but behind the scenes, it would be hard work. Of course. Chelsea have been leaking goals, considering that Wolves have struggled to score, but today got 2 goals. Football's funny, bro. When Arsenal got ripped against Brighton, they couldn't win or score goals. You know, when we went away and got ripped against Crystal Palace, they couldn't win at home. Southampton just lost 6-0 to Chelsea and then slapped us. So football's a funny old game, man. Like, it really is a funny old game, man. And this is the part of the season where you're going to see bugged results, really. Don't get it twisted, of course. I hope none of it. I hope Arsenal don't go through this, but listen, it's not going to be plain sailing. Football's a funny old game, man. It's the beautiful thing about the game, I guess. DG, I'm back again. What you giving away for 100k Mercedes or a home keep grinding, bro? Hey, I need a Mercedes and them thing there for myself. I'd love to, man. Come on, DG. We all don't want Liverpool to win the quad, same, but I don't want. That's rich people problems, but I just want to get top 4, allegedly, based on what you look saying. Toss someone who Arsenal should bid for. Wish he could play on the right, though, for the squad. Be a baller, but not going to improve us like that. Techie in that. It'd be someone that, someone that always turns up against us, one less player. Football is a funny game. It's crazy, man. It's not like Formula 1 where if you've got a better car and better mechanics, things can happen, but you're going to be at an advantage. Funny old game, man. It's been some funny old results. Once again, should we look at the Premier League results? As I said, I haven't seen any of them, so let's actually see what's going on. It's currently 0-0 here. Brighton 4, Manchester United 0. Goals from Caicedo, Cucurella, Pascal Gross, and Leonardo Trossard. Trossard got 2 assists and a goal. I know someone's got him in the FPL team. So that's a shocker. Again, Brighton 4, Manchester United 0. Brighton 4, Manchester United 0. Brighton 4, Manchester United 0. Crystal Palace 1, a goal to 0 against Watford. And with that condemns Watford to the same fate Norwich had, in that they're back in the Championship. Burnley lost 3-1 to Aston Villa, and that, it's a brazy one for them. Chelsea, squandered a 2-0 lead and drew 2-2 to Wolves. Brentford smacked Southampton 3-0. Brentford away ain't easy. Say swear 4-0 chart. Yeah, bro, they lost 4-0, fam. Crazy. I never knew that. I don't know how that happened. Shit. Conference League Veranda, doesn't it? It would be a crazy achievement as a neutral for Liverpool to do the quad. I need Spurs to win. I'm so deep in the mud right now, but Chelsea United have brightened up my day. Big up DG. Anfield Road then. Big up to you lot. We Arsenal fans need to be humble. We forgot we lost to Brighton, Palace, and Southampton. Trust. Humble, bro. Before it humbles you. Brentford as well. Watford away was not plain sailing. Brighton at home was not plain sailing. Brighton away. Crystal Palace home and away. Southampton away. Crazy. Burnley at home. Low block. Couldn't break that down. We got some crazy games. When was the last time we did the double over Spurs? When was the last time we flipping one there? What? I didn't know that, DJ. I didn't know that. Come on. Any more word on Ben White's fitness for tomorrow? I mean, Thingy, Arteta said he's going to train and then he'll make his decision. So I'd be amazed. I'd imagine he'd play. Maybe a bit harsh to see Rob Holding dropped because he done well. Forget his goal at West Ham, but it is what it is. You know, do we want everyone to feel like life is fair? Or do we want to try and get 3 points? Are we a stronger team with Ben White and Gabriel or Holding and Gabriel? I don't know. It's probably subjective. Everton away as well. Everton and Man United away, holding on to actually winning the game and failing to pardon me, get 3 points. Liverpool are going to kick off in just a second, people. Henderson jumping up and down in the middle. Come on, ref, man. We got things to do, man. Big up you lot tuned in. Why this game is kicking off at 7:45 on a Saturday, I don't know, but don't know. Come on, ref. We got things to do, man. It's late, man. Kickoff has happened, people. Big up Frankie. Everyone smash the like button. God bless you for that one, my guy. Twitch gang, YouTube gang, come on, man. It's been a great one so far, and hopefully it continues. I appreciate we're at 117 likes. If you've hit the like button, hope you lot win the lottery. First and foremost, I hope you win the lottery. Most importantly, I hope you lot stay healthy. I hope if you haven't, I hope you stay healthy as well. But yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold to Salah. Session's done well there. Trent. Fabinho. Back to Alisson. Fuck's sake. Didn't start the timer correctly, people. Don't worry, because this is why you've got this. In fact, 1 sec, I'll start the timer. If we wait a minute, I've got a backup timer. Love for that, Josh. We have to wait till 46:30 and I'll run the timer in sync. Sorry for that one there, folks. Don't worry, people. 30 more seconds and you'll see the timer appear again. Just cool off, man. 46 minutes. Apologies on the clock. As I said, we're all tired, man. I'm very. I don't like heat like this. I don't like UK heat. I'm very hot and bothered, man. That's probably why the focus weren't there. All I can do is apologize, man. And I'd say if I'm Spurs, just gamble a bit more. As good as Liverpool are, bro, you can't just sit there and respect them. You have to try and move to them. 10 more seconds, folks. Liverpool, Robertson. He's found Salah. Mohamed Salah. Come on, bang it, man. Oh, he tried to set Trent. That's horrible. And we're back, people. There we have it now. Everything's cushy, man. Come on. There you are. Josh. Moving like Fabinho, sweeping up. Romero, pickpocketed ref. That's never a foul. I don't know how long. I don't know what Romero was trying to do, but Liverpool could be in here. Fortunately, it's a poor pass from Mane. I can't lie. It's cursing the commentator. Ever since I started gassing up Romero, he's been losing the ball cheaply. He's been making silly fouls. Yeah, man. There's something likable about Romero, but he does some beaky things sometimes. Henderson, Trent, Salah. Oh, dodgy touch by Salah. Finds Henderson. Henderson trying to do things above his pay grade, and Spurs are back here. Fabinho, triangle head. He finds Son. Son, don't foul him. You know these Spurs dons. They want to, he's looking for it. Don't foul him. Thank you. Liverpool back in possession. Romero suspect at time. Hella suspect. Liverpool plays with passion and desire. Well done, Klopp. Arsenal should take notes. No more excuses. Put Leeds to the sword tomorrow. Literally put the ball in one place. He shouldn't. Don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Maybe his family have travelled to watch him away at Anfield and he was trying to find them in the crowd, but he was taking too dilly-dallying. Be confident on the ball, but against Liverpool, don't just give it back to them, but you're dilly-dallying. Terrible pass from Thiago. Can't say that too many times. Couldn't give Robertson a chance. Trent just needs to force passes less and build up more. True. My guy DG with the fresh trim. Big up yourself. Marcel, appreciate that, my guy. Come on. Shout out to you and everyone else that locked in. Salah, decision-making of Liverpool's attackers has been meaty. What, Trent, you're not going to regulate Sessegnon? Take it off him, man. Disarm him for that. Come on, man. You lot have made Sessegnon look half decent today, respectfully. What game was it if they're Spurs fans? There was a game recently. And where did Spurs drop points recently? Because Sessegnon played flipping crap. Henderson. Trent. Come on, Trent, man. That was meaty. Liverpool can't breach the Spurs walls. Konate. Good ball, really. Robertson, come on, man. Thiago finds Henderson. Henderson puts it back across. It's evaded everyone. Spurs fight another day. I don't know what Trent in truth was doing there, but it's been dealt with. And I mean, Liverpool need to try something else, but I can probably guarantee you without actually knowing, All them sort of things that they're doing currently right now, Spurs have probably been doing that in training, preparing for this, defending outnumbered, clearing crosses and that. That's food and drink for a Conte side anyways. You got to do a bit more than that, man. Hey, Green Red, you've been missing, man. I thought you stopped fucking with the guy. Big up you, man. The FM tune's been missing you, kid. Where you been at? Corner to Liverpool. Trent. That's a decent ball. But again, Liverpool, Spurs they're cool. They're cool to deal with that. If you don't want to just play head tennis, you can't be offside from a throw. Trent finds Mane. Mane puts it in. It's dealt with by Romero. It's fallen to Thiago. He's banged it. It's deflecting. It's all banduli right now. Trent floats it up. It's dealt with again by Spurs. It's dealt with. Spurs can't get out their own half, but it's been dealt with. Again, they're easy to deal with that. Robertson puts one in. But man, I'm not even thinking about what they're doing. They're just crossing the ball. Reguilon out for the season, so Saka gets Sessegnon and Davis. The back three tax though, man. All Paul need to do is get the first goal. They'll open them up. Okay, where's the first goal coming from? You man see it? Forgive me, but I can't see it nowhere, bro. It's looking meaty. Romero. Dyer. DG McTominay won 0 out of his 9 duels, but when Fred came on, he won 7 out of 9. But what do I know? Bro, McTominay should never be in your lot squad. But the guy, he just looks the part, says the part. United DNA, bro, he's fucking shit. Proper shit. Romero and Emerson Royal doing quite well. But bare default crosses, man. Bare PTSD crosses. Bare muscle memory crosses. Oh, Kane got chopped in 2 there. Refs played the advantage. Ref, you played the advantage. I can't lie, I'm better than McTominay. The way Liverpool play is only possible because Klopp rests a lot of his players, so they don't play the same players every game. In my opinion, they should rotate their whole squad even more. Bit inaccurate, in my opinion, but I hear that. Still 0-0, people. Still 0-0. Dial. Konate foul. Hey, where's Bobby Firmino, man? I ain't seen you score for Liverpool in time, man. Emerson Royal in possession, folks. Oh, 9 o'clock. Emerson Royal. This is how you have a prolonged Spurs career. Has a shot. That must be the first corner of the game for Spurs. Emerson Royal's probably been their best player, which kind of tells you something. Spurs really going to get a 1-0 dub. I can feel it coming. Liverpool has to lose this game. Crazy, man. I'm still staying with my prediction of 2-1 Spurs. Of course, I hope to be wrong, but yeah, man, it's the bookie part of the season. This has been Man United's worst Premier League season confirmed. 5 straight away losses. I can't wait till Monday, boy. I'm wheeling off all them statistics there. Corner kick to Spurs. It's falling to Sessegnon. Everybody's offside. And in truth, he's just doing BS. But yeah, man. But Bruno Fernandes saying we're not fit to wear the shirt. But shut up with all that bullshit, man. Start playing good then. Ryan Sessegnon. Tactical fouls. Hey, Davis on a yellow card. Come on now, Spurs, man. I mean, Liverpool, put these youths under pressure, man. Davis doing wrestling. Oh, he's shameless, man. Said he got the ball. Dark arts. I hear it. If you want Salah's shirt, you should have asked him at half time. I'm sure he would have swapped quickly. 5th booking of the season for Davies. Late prediction of Liverpool 2-0. DG, if Arsenal hire you to commentate the youth games on Twitch, would you use your famous phrases of you're not going to make it or dark arts? We know we're going to have to be a bit more political. Kulusevski to Son. The more the game opens up, the more Spurs are going to score. Son, this is a good run. Nobody can stop him. The guy's lit. Son, this might be goal of the season contender if he does this. Son blocked. You've seen Son so many times do that. Spurs starting to throw some punches. I don't like this stream. I'm really sorry, pal. You need to show some passion, okay? Other than that, I'm pretty sure you're a top man who has a lot of love to give. Good night and God bless you. No, fuck off then. Like, that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. If if you're watching TV and you don't like a channel, you turn it off. Safe, man. Love me or hate me, man. It's calm, bro. Nothing's gonna change, man. Appreciate everyone who doesn't like what they see and appreciate everyone who does like what they see, man. Most people would have just closed it, but yeah, man. Thanks for calling me a top lad, though, man. If you want to see people acting like hippies and shit, you need to go elsewhere, bro. Fuck out of here with all that. Man, you're a grown man. You look like dons that go to porn conventions, man. Fuck out of here. Nonetheless, it's another corner. Spurs have started to throw 1-2 punches, man. But I don't know, bro. Weirdo, bro. Trust. I don't know, bro. What a guy. In swinger by Son, this might just be it, Wild, man. They call him deluded, yet he only speaks facts. I don't know about that. DG with his press-resistant comments. They have a lot of... You know what? It's not the worst comment I've dealt with, but it's like, all right, weirdo. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, it's like when I used to work in retail and people are like, I'm never coming in the shop again. Okay, the shop... your money doesn't make this tick or not. It's a bit weird, but nonetheless... his decision-making's kind of been like Liverpool's players in the final third. But enough of that, people. For the people that do want to be here, the game's opening up and Spurs look like scoring. Kane, Harry. Oh, this is poor from Liverpool. Sessegnon. Oh, it's 1-0 to the Spuds. As I said, this is terrible from Liverpool. This is terrible by Liverpool. They went to sleep. Tottenham Hotspur have taken the lead. Ryan Sessegnon's played a major part in that. He showed great maturity to cut it back. Boy, literally, this is the great thing. You can catch it in real time. Live at real time, we said this is poor. The centre halves are at 6s and 7s. Nobody's in the... So Fabinho is horrible from Fabinho. It's a feeble attempt. We said the more the game opens up, the more Spurs are likely to score. And they deserve that because they've been throwing punches. Emerson Royal, Son, Kane, Kulusevski, Ryan Sessegnon, every single player deserves plaudits. Where is Trent Alexander-Arnold's at left back? Robertson's playing everybody on side. No one's putting off Son. Son taps it into the back of the net, really, and Son probably won't score an easier goal this season. Harry Kane does well as well. Great maturity and composure and confidence from Ryan Sessegnon, celebrating like he's scoring. He almost assisted at the wrong end. He's assisted at the right end. Good play from Ryan Sessegnon, really. You are going to make it, fella. So, yeah, right now, boy, and that might be the title, Liverpool. And you could see that was going to be the case. 56 minutes in. Spurs deserve that because I can't lie. They've come out the second half with different energy. Boy. And it's a guy that, Spurs fans have become accustomed to making a difference for. I mean, Klopp's getting into Klopp mode, but you've only got yourself to blame. And now your players are going to, you got to channel that. PSG, Barcelona, Villarreal, you got just over half an hour plus added on time. And this is the wicked. You're playing free at the back. Once again, unlike Spurs, Liverpool haven't really asked any questions. Like, Robertson takes the free kick. Kanate heads over. Boy. They just have no interest in winning. Yeah, I wouldn't say that with Liverpool. They want to win, but it just looks like you're not grinding enough. Like, Liverpool's normally the team that grinds out results. I mean, I said 2-1 Spurs, so I still think I'm on course for that. But the thing is, I might be wrong because the way Liverpool moving, I can't see you scoring. There was a couple nervy passes in the first half from Romero and Co that did not take advantage of. With that, Spurs move with a game played more. They move a point ahead of Arsenal into 4th place, and they might just get a second here. Emerson, if you can get your head up, oh wow. Oh, wow. Spurs, I do hope you do, but I hope in general people don't come to regret that. Emerson Royal probably put too much on it. Sessegnon's kept it alive, and it's one of them. Son's just reacted. He's not really had much time to do a thing, and it's gone out. Again, the more they chase the game, the more Spurs are likely to slap a second. Bentancur, Liverpool are getting bopped. Kulusevski, might as well bang it. He does bang it. Tame effort. Liverpool need to get their heads together. Crumbling. Big 3 points for Spurs. Liverpool have the greatest defense. Spurs are on fire. Spurs have just woken up, bro. Spurs are attacking like Liverpool should have done in the first half. Put some pressure. You haven't moved that back 5 unit of Spurs at all. The only change you've really seen is a couple dodgy decisions from Romero. Emerson Royals look good. Sessegnon hasn't been asked anything, and he's got an assist. I think Dyer, Davis, and Romero in general, they've just dealt with any aerial threats as they were probably trained to do all week. You know it's cross galore from Liverpool. They score mad goals, but they're not the most creators of teams, really. Bro, we might miss out on top 4. As I said, I haven't seen the league table. I can't comment on things. DG, you going to have an early stream before the watch along tomorrow? Probably not. Fabinho. Thiago. And I mean, still playing the same. Obviously, can't panic, but still playing the same way. Possessions, 9/10 of the game, but it's what you do with it. I mean, Emerson Royal, I can't blame him. He ain't got eyes in the back of his head. They could talk to him, but I'd be a bit disappointed because he's under no pressure, and that didn't have to be a corner. Liverpool are getting cooked. Spurs are kind of lying to Liverpool that they could press, then quick press, then they're in. I mean, Spurs are one of the best counter-attacking teams. Say Liverpool are better than them at that. City are better than them at that. Subjective after that. Henderson has a shot. Thiago gives it to Henderson. It's gone back out to Robertson. That was terrible from Henderson, really, in truth. I don't know. This is horrible, man. We can't rely on nobody. Need to win our games. We need to focus. Doing okay. Yeah, man. Doing okay, bro. It's well, definitely better than we've gone there, isn't it? Apparently, Ben White wasn't spotted in any training pictures. I only say that for C. Crazy. Henderson is so ish, a bit harsh. Goal, a kick to Spurs. Apologies. Timmiskas. Is that for Robertson or just is Robertson carrying something? Is there going to be a formation change? I just assume that's like for like. Just Robertson for Timmiskas. Can't say I've seen Robertson hooked too many times. But nonetheless, Spurs playing confidently out the back here. You'd think they're the home team, to be fair with you right now. Son needs to get under control. Fabinho does well. Looks like he was fouled there slightly, but yeah. Liverpool is find a way, boy. I don't know if they're going to find a way today. I'll be real with you. I mean, apart from the first half, Luis Diaz ain't really done, probably showing that the fact that he's 24 now. Ain't done nothing much today. Yeah, Robertson, he must be hurt. Or maybe it's, you know what? Sometimes it's not always that, especially key players. Maybe Klopp just thinks he just ain't seen enough. He just ain't seen enough. Shaky there from Spurs. I mean, credit where due. Spurs are doing all right, man. They're doing what they need to do. Arteta contract for nothing, maybe, but Arteta ain't got no relevance to right now, has he? We're just watching Liverpool and Spurs. I hear it, though. Robertson free kick. I mean, it's a corner. This is horrible, man. It's fallen to Diaz. Diaz strikes into the wall of the Lily Whites. Thiago. Robertson. Horrible. Yeah, I can see. I need Liverpool to crumble like City. Hoping for an FA Cup. DJ, I don't feel too good about this. I hear that, man. 2 subs. Jota on. And Timmiskas on. Maybe it's both. What number is Diaz? Because this might just be the left-hand side. Gone. Yeah, Diaz and Robertson. Sorry, Henderson's off. Fair enough. Henderson for Jota. So is Jota going? What are they gonna do? So what are they gonna play like Jota as like a 10 thing, like as a 10, and then you got Fabinho and I don't know what Liverpool are doing, but we'll have to see. Salah up against Sessegnon. Not asked anything really of him. Find Jota. Bobbing and weaving, to be fair. Done well there. Trent crosses it. Tsimikas can't. I mean, appeals for a handball. I mean, if Spurs got a penalty given against them for that, then the game has gone mad anyways. But you get the point. Spurs live to fight another day as they have a throw in. Liverpool fans look nervous. They look nervous. Jota on, the rest. To be fair, if you're just gonna cross the ball, you might as well have a Jota on. Good header by Davies, to be fair. Unfortunately, it's fallen to Fabinho. Trent. I can't lie, man. It's so horrible. Like, you're just putting crosses in. It's like Liverpool don't do anything else. Like, what happened to short crosses? Playing it short. There's just no variety in their attack. Don't get twisted. What Liverpool are about and what they've done is extremely effective and efficient. But yeah, it's just meaty. Kane didn't bang. Oh, if you're playing free at the back, you're gonna be solid in terms of dealing with crosses. Trent. It's games like this you want to see the mad creativity that's claimed. Spurs laughing. Game plan's been spot on. Individuals have done well. So big 3 points. Provided it stays like this, which I think it does. Kanate, I mean, look, you got centre backs, bro. Like Temiskas. It just looks like it's just hit and hope stuff. Good header by Sessegnon for once. I mean, now Spurs are looking a bit shaky with clearance. It's a bit of, if you're not watching it, it's gone into playground football now. Just bare players surrounding the ball. And sometimes that's what it's about. Emphatic header by Romero. Van Dijk. That's what they do best, DG. Be honest. What are you referring to? I'm not sure we'll hold it. You'll hold on, bro. I mean, if you're Conte, if you're the players and the fans, you had to expect to have to do this for large periods at Liverpool. But again, until Liverpool mix it up, I don't think they're scoring. Like, they just, come on, man. Like, you're there. If you're a centre back, you should just. This is one of the easiest games. It's just head tennis. That was shambolic defending from Liverpool, innit? I mean, for the greater good, not that I want Spurs to ever win, but for the greater good, it might be helpful, man. Trust, proper emphatic diving header. Hugo Lloris. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing else. Like, that's why I said they're effective and efficient for what they do. But yeah, man. Trent plays it behind Jota, really. Using this game as background, DG. I hear that. Temiskas, Emerson Royal. He's had a good game, man. You can't, for me in life, I don't think this game's going to change how Spurs fans view him and that, but you can't be vocal in criticizing and then not give him their hail-ups where due. And again, there he is. He's been good today. You got to hail him up. Kulusevski about to rip. Thiago glides past him, as I said. Temiskas in trouble, glides past him. And it is a foul. It is a foul. Temiskas. It is a foul. You're pulling his shirt. That's a very good foul to win for Kulusevski and Spurs. I've seen about 50 crosses like it's a simulation. No, it's just that. From a Liverpool perspective, it looks like everybody's making the same runs. Everyone's doing the same things. And that's the definition of insanity, is it not? Manchester United have scored more goals this campaign than they have conceded more goals this campaign than any other season in Premier League history. Just saw that retweeted on my timeline. Let's make sure we store that. Kulusevski, a good player, man. Oh, don't know what free kick this is from Spurs, but they've taken it short. Bentancur. Son's offside, tries his best not to affect the game. Temiskas is in a spot of bother.
has to send it down the line. In fact, he finds Emerson Royal, he finds Kulusevski. And this could be a second. Son, Romero, Kanate. Romero is in the box trying to do bicycle kicks. Liverpool, you don't need to wake up. Romero is trying to score overhead kicks. Mane's tried to find Salah. Sessegnon's got to defend. Sessegnon, that was terrible. Sessegnon, that was terrible. All of that is terrible. All of that was terrible. This is a stupid foul. You don't panic. You panic. Don't hold Salah. Now you've given, they probably won't take advantage, but you've given away a needless free kick on the edge of the area. Panicking. Don't hold him. He's looking for it. Don't panic. Oh, shit. I love for that, man. It says 1-0 to Liverpool. On YouTube, it says 1-0 Spurs. Sorry about that. That's brazy. Twitch gang. Apologies. Love for making me know that. We want to definitely have the right scoreline. Love for that, bro. Trent. I mean, we need to see what Trent's on. Love for that again, man. Evades everyone. And it is what it is. Liverpool giving us a preview of both their upcoming finals. FM TIG. Liverpool look completely different to the team against Villarreal. Do they? Because they didn't look that amazing back against Newcastle. Good fight back from them against Villarreal, but let's have it right. Really wish it. Maybe there's just been a natural drop-off. Romero, Emerson Royal, Kulusevski, Thiago, good tackle, disarms him, really. Mane. And if you're Spurs and this leads to a goal, you should be very disappointed. Well, it's probably not. Trent. Ooh, snaky underhit cross to Miscast, triangle head. Son, he's going to dive, mate. There you have it. There you have it. Frustration from Trent. He's trying to give Son verbal. Oh, God, it's from Trent. Son, Trent's fully... Trent's getting into Trent mode where he's trying to bully people and that. Ben Davies, shut the fuck up, man. Like, allow it. You're not on nothing, man. Just shut up, man. What are you doing, mate? Seeing better action in the FM simulated games. Ain't that right, DG? I didn't deserve that. Liverpool fans look stressed. You got just under 20 minutes to pattern. Dyer, anywhere will do. I mean, Spurs, I know the hardest thing in life is to defend, especially against a team like Liverpool. Anyone that's played Sunday League, when you're last 20 minutes of the game, you're tired, lactic acid is settling in. But Spurs have to look after the ball a bit better. Someone asked me why Kanate is basically in the defensive mid position. He's lucky Fabinho's read it. I mean, that was a good foul to win by Son. Again, it's about being street smart. Credit to Spurs for capitalizing on Liverpool's dip. Bro, credit to Spurs. They've earned the right. Listen, I'm not going to praise Spurs more than I need to, but the thing that will be jarring is rather than focus on how good Spurs might or may not have been, they're going to focus on how bad Liverpool were, and it comes with the territory, I guess. Bentacle, Son, Højbjerg, Son. And that was silly from Spurs. Again, people are starting to get tired. There's not too many committed bodies from Liverpool. I mean, Salah's probably got to have to do the solo thing. Mohamed Salah, I mean, he probably should have passed it. Good tackle from Davis, really. And Davis, rightly so, shouting at his teammates because you lot are on course to get a big 3 points. You're letting yourselves down. Trent tries to lash a shot. It ricochets off of Spurs like it'll be a throw-in. I'm mad late. Better late than never. The moment the quadruple talk starts, teams melt. To be fair, quadruple talks for Liverpool started a very long time ago, for real. But I hear it. Where's that welder? Højbjerg. Oh, God. I don't know if you want to go down where it's near your box and act like you're fouled and that. You'd probably want your team to deal with this first. Mane. Nah, I ain't seen Danny today. Diaz, Lengue. Oh! Brazilian flavor, a.k.a. Colombian flavor. Oi! Fabinho played a major part in that as well. Diaz, blink and you miss it. Kulusevski, come outside. Who said he had a quiet game? Bentancur shakes his head. Bro, don't shake your head. You lot started ramping. I told you, look, you're giving the ball away far too cheaply, letting yourselves down. Diaz just bought a raffle ticket. It's taking the maddest of deflections, though. If you can see, Fabinho's telling him to bang it as well. Lift off. Aye, Liverpool. Liverpool could be in here. Romero. Aye, that's big boy defending from Romero. That should be a corner. Romero. I play on Mane, man. Romero's in the supporters and I hope he's all right. Fabinho. Mane. Boy. Man said Kulusevski come outside and he tried to get a second. And I mean, if you're Spurs, bro, you had to expect to concede. I'm still saying 2-1 Spurs. Pardon me. You probably didn't expect to keep a clean sheet. So it shouldn't be, pardon me. Well, obviously, it's rattling to concede and football's way more about emotion than people talk about. Calm down. Spurs just need to keep doing what they're doing. Like, a draw doesn't really help either team, but Liverpool probably a bit more peed off if they don't win this. You've just seen there's going to be gaps. No, I'm still saying 2-1 Spurs. I don't want it to be the case. My team needs to channel the football heritage. You need Benzema, Mohamed Salah. Man, I can't lie. Salah's a baller, but he's horrible technically, you know. Son's done well. That should be a Spurs ball. I can't cap, and it is. Trent, allow it, man. Stop doing the Johnny Big Bollocks, man. Allow it. Just give them the ball, man. To be fair, Paul, you said it, but you lot started again. You could see it was coming. You're starting to give the ball away too cheaply. Sessegnon, long ball forward. I mean, there weren't too many options. Kane's got his noggin on it. Konate up against Son. I mean, that should allow Liverpool to calm the hell down. Rah. I think that tells you Conte's intentions. It looks like Davinson Sanchez is coming on. That was a serious tackle by Dyer Romane. That was a serious tackle. The most shocking thing I've seen today is Romero. There was a point Spurs were so on top of Liverpool. Romero is trying bicycle kicks in Liverpool's half. This game is football. No one can tell me football's not the latest game. Liverpool scored 20 goals after 75 minutes. That's the most this season after City and Chelsea. Mohamed Salah on this right-hand side finds Mane. African connection. A Uruguayan in Bentacle says, allow it. Thiago Alcantara. Timiskas, that's a ball, you know. Aye, Spurs, you lot are ramping. That is terrible. Your lucky Son's got a calm head. Mane, shameless. Mane tried to say Son tricked him up. There's bare shameless man out here. Maybe that's why they're at the top of the game. You've got to do this Eddie Guerrero thing. That would have been the most shameless penalty claim I've seen. Son up against Sessegnon. I mean, Salah up against Sessegnon. I'm bugging out. Apologies, people. Bandulu deflection, but I'm sure they don't care. We got Diaz, Dichi. Son is saving Spurs right now. 2 ballers scored, innit? Number 19. Who's that? Bentacle. Oh, Sessegnon. So that's probably Davis. You know what, Sessegnon? You've had a good game, man. Try scheme on a fuller move next year. So that probably means Ben Davis going out to left back. Davinson Sanchez. Davinson, man. Come, man. I know you got a penalty conceded in you. I know you're going to concede a penalty. You're the sort of guy. Kane ghosting. Hey, don't speak too much. DG, is this the case, the history of the Tottenham? I still think they're winning, bro. Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, I ain't seen the creative output they claim you is when you're needing to win. Fabinho shows why he's a number 6. I can't lie, a couple of times, Davis is pissed off and he's right. I can't blame Emerson Royal for doing that because he can't see behind him. But a couple of times, maybe if he as of Sunday League fullback, if someone just gives you the shout, it goes out of play, you have a goal kick. That's not the first time today. I think Emerson Royal's been quite good. That's not the first time unnecessary corners, and I would hope for a Spurs state that it wouldn't be anything. Corner delivered. Thiago not known for goal scoring, and maybe that's why. I mean, they said Konate fouled someone off the ball. Oh, big up rants. Man said Salah is a fraudulent stat paddler. Would you rather lose a foot of height or gain a foot in height? Gain one, man. Fuck. Yeah, why would I want to lose that? It's already stressed. The Bozo G needs to come out for Sanchez. Trust. But Konate's got that in him as well. To be honest, it's in the grand scheme of things. If Spurs get 4 points next week, it's big for. It's a big week, really. You know, the Spurs fans I talked to, some were hopeful about the game, but some were probably resigned to the fact of losing could be a serious reality. And right now, it's anyone's guess. There's 12 minutes left. Jota trying to do things above his pay grade and loses the ball. Son just ripped bare, man, and he got fouled. What a player Son is. Unfortunate that he plays for Spurs, you know. Hey, man, if they hold on, listen, Ranch, I don't know the league table. So all I'd say is if Arsenal deal with what they need to deal with in their last 4 games, then it's calm, man. Arsenal fans twerking for Liverpool, United fans twerking for Spurs, Chester United. It's crazy, man. Why not? What would you, Rance Matisse, all make a football vid in real life /stream? I don't know what you're asking me there. I don't understand that, but if you're asking, like, if we would all sit at a table and do a vid, why not? Like, I don't know with that one though. Come on, Liverpool. Son would look great as Arsenal's number 9. Just saying, bro. He was there by Leverkusen. Son acting like he's been shot. 10 minutes left, folks. Anyone's guess. I still think there's a goal, man. And unfortunately, I don't think it's happening for Liverpool. Big up you lot tuned in regardless, though. Player stopped. I don't know if Son's holding his shoulder or his chest blade. I don't know what happened to Son there, but he's hurt, innit? Man said need to see Saïd's touch. Harry Kane. Oh, Ben Davis could have been in. You see this Konate, brother? He's beaky, you know. Origi will come on and score. Boy. Sorry, I mean like kickball, crossbar challenge and that. I'll play football, but I don't know for crossbar challenge and all that. You got to leave that to them gentrification YouTubers. Them industry plant YouTubers and that. Corner kick to the Spuds. And this is it. Eric Dyer / Harry Kane scoring this. The marking don't look good enough. 9 minutes left. Ref pushing's going on. Son, in truth, the header was me. This another corner. Man said 5'4", 5'8", but this position is tailor-made for Spurs win, probably, you know. I remember bare Arsenal scouts, talking about Son, but Wenger said no. But hey, someone's got blood on their hands if that's the case, you know. Bro, the man said 5'4", bro. Green Red likes me, man. Green Red's them corny 6-foot guys, plus guys that put that in their bio. She's not gonna fuck you, man. You know what they say about small axes and big trees. Son in possession on this left-hand side. This guy's a ball. Someone's about to get ripped. Can't lie, Timiska's been a decent introduction, ref. You could never say that's a Liverpool free kick. Ref is, well, why are Spurs and Liverpool players looking at the ref? Play to the whistle. You're all big men out there. Hell you lot doing? It's scrappy. It's game scrappy. Come on. You see, man's 5'6". Nah, I ain't that sure. To be honest, when I last got stopped by the police officer, well, twice, they've said 5'9" and 5'8". It's probably 5'8". So I'll take that. Fuck, I'll take that. Shit, we'll live with that one. Trent, Jota, stinking up the place. You're in my FPL team. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why you're still in that. Don't know what's going on, bro. Kulusevski. Van Dijk. Hey, the way Van Dijk runs is funny. He's too to play football, man. Hey, that was horrible from Fabinho. The show with you, Matisse and Rance, is one of the best on Twitch /YouTube. 100. We got Rance and Matisse. It's on Twitch, though, technically. No. Well, it did start on YouTube and that. But yeah, man. Come on. Mane. Thiago. Timiskas. That's a ball, you know. Again, food and drink to Spurs defenders. Thiago. Trent. A draw is probably the best for the greater good still. Salah. Thiago. Who are we running agendas against, man? We need to get into agenda o'clock soon. What agendas have we got? What player agendas? Oh, Mane, we need you to start diving there, lad. Just like Kulusevski. I rate it. I have to rate it. Dark ass. That's what you've got to do. Good foul to win. You learned that at Juventus, man. Come on, no contest. No fucking contest, lad. Harry Winks. Hey, shout out to Conte, but he's unusual. He's got the drippers on, but he's unusually casually dressed. He's always dressed for a funeral. He's got the crepes on and that. Maybe he's trying to transmit calmness to his players. Ref, how long? Ref, how long's the sub? How long's the ball stop, ref? Hope you're making count of this. I hope we do the United thing here and play on until Liverpool score. Jota only turns up against us. Boy. Kulusevski off. Harry Winks on. Drip settings. Shout out to I have to rate guys like Harry Winks. You, El Nene, Brad Friedel. You lot always find a way of surviving at clubs. Forgot you played for Spot. You always find a way. You probably bring coffee every morning for Conte. Probably found it someplace in North London with the authentic Italian coffee beans and all of that. Bread. Romero, anyways, will take this set piece in a sec. Goes long. A bit terrible. Van Dijk's header. Oh, that was good from Bentancur, wasn't it? Winks just about survives. Spurs starting to play some blind passes. But I know R&B done, but Salah, it's more of a 50 cent tick. Trent, come on, bro. Like, would it kill Liverpool to put names on crosses? I know you're taught in football to put certain crosses into areas just in case, but it's the same old shit, man. Aye, Højbjerg, liar. It's a corner for Liverpool, but Højbjerg, oh gosh, you have to do stuff like this. Højbjerg, liar. Man's acting like he's dead. And to be honest, it must be legit because your team's defending a corner. If I was your teammates, I'd get vexed at you because the suspense is killing. I have a funny feeling Madrid can beat Liverpool. I still think the quadruple's happening. I want to be wrong. But it just feels like it's going to happen. 5 minutes left, people. Charles, volume merchants, inhaler tax. It's just the same old whip balls into the back post. 9 times out of 10, Jota, Salah, these men have made runs. Just crossing, inshallah. Well, God's forsaken them right now because that's horrible from Trent, really and truly. Very horrible from Trent. Someone of his alleged standards, that's quite poor. Trent Alexander-Arnold, another bite of the cherry. Oh, Dio's made for this, man. How big his head is. He's made for this. Mane. A third one from Trent. Oh, it's getting boring, bro. And it has come to nothing, really. And there could be a counter here. Thiago still doing roly-poly. Son's got a lot of work to do, but he could probably wrap this on his ones. Waits for options. Son, Davies, Konate, Davis. Listen, as a fullback, I understand that you made the run. Movie settings. Only he'll tell you if he's going for goal or trying to cross it. He probably tried to do a bit of both, stuck in 2 minds. Ultimately, it's nothing. But once again, game opening up. 3 minutes plus any added time. Can't imagine there's too much. Ancelotti will get revenge for 05. I don't know about that. Keita is coming on. Who's coming off? Fabinho. Handbrake off. Risky from Klopp. Because you could end up leaving with nothing. I'm still going with 2-1 Spurs. Let's hope Spurs see this game out. I ain't trying to see Liverpool win the quadruple. El Nene and Winks helped Conte/Arteta clear their offices before they started. Trust. Anything you need, I'm here. I know all the spots in North London. Salah trying these meaty skills. Oh, yeah, I'm coming on. Do you know what? I'm the sort of guy to end up scoring. Bergwijn, Stephen Bergwijn will be entering the fray. DG Timberland's 2 goals today. The next time Abraham. Big up Lukaku, I guess, if that's who you're referring to. I can't lie. Slightly Liverpool players make shit runs, you know. No one runs in behind. Well, no one's running behind today. Thiago Alcantara, baller. But it might not. It's not enough to be a baller. Oh, no. Too much on that. Can't believe it's almost can't believe it. Can't lie. Trent looks like he's giving up. Spurs need to see this game out. Trent would have been onside if the ball's better. I wouldn't back him to score, but yeah, man. He already did in 07. DG, would you class Conte losing top to Arsenal a failure considering Tottenham were only 2 points behind when he joined? Bro, anyone who doesn't get fourth, Arsenal, United, Spurs, it's a failure, bro. Because everybody's fighting for an inconsistent trophy. All these teams are fucking shit, really. All shit. Well, I can't speak for Spurs' standards. They've never had them. But, like, Arsenal fighting for fourth. Listen, we'll take it. It's become a byproduct, but it's horrible. That you know, if you retire as a footballer, you're going to tell your grandkids you finished fourth. We all know it's a platform, considering it's been open season. Again, much like the last few years, if you don't get top four, you can only blame yourself. Salah, come on, bro. Keita, why didn't you bang it? Salah, why didn't you play it to Trent? Robertson and Diaz making Emerson look decent needs to be talked about. Boy, Virgil Ping's not working. DG, nice, meaty. It's another corner to Liverpool. Would it kill you lot to do it in swing, or why are you lot insistent on this on the left-hand side? What do I know if it works? Good corner, really. Spurs have dealt with it, not for the first time today. Salah puts it back in. A man said Alisson. Hugo Lloris is a confident one from the captain. Boy. Confident play from these lads. It's a good point. I know it doesn't really help them in terms of fourth and that 5 minutes of added on time, people. So we playing until someone scores that second. I should have bet 2-1 on Spurs. Is it too late to... Oh, I need my laptop. I'll actually open up my betting app. I'm actually confident about this. Davidson Sanchez. Salah's a liar if he says that stated. Salah, you're a liar, man. That's a goal kick. You're an absolute shameless liar. Hey, views of the chat are not those shared by the content creator. Why? What is Brad Friedel's role at Spurs? Because every game I just see him next to the subs, just looking drippy. Rah, son. Liverpool title hopes are still on, to be honest. Could come down to goal difference. Fuck that, lad. DG, stop playing against us. Oh, man. Boy. He's a coach. Shout out to Brad Friedel, boy. I have to respect it. Come on, Stevie. Trent, boy, it's your fault. I'm about to score. Van Dijk. It's too solid pause. Extra pause on that. Alisson. Oh, you put Timiskas under pressure there. You almost killed him there. He done quite well. That was dodgy, weren't it? I'd be a bit angry if my figure threw that to me. Crazy. Man said free. Oh, I can't unsee it. Man said looking like Thanos. Mohamed Salah stinking up the place with his technical level. I can't lie. The sky is green. The sky is blue on that. Man said sky is green. Smoking too much. Goal kick to Spuds. Boy, Liverpool is looking like the title. It's a dent. But saying that, the way the football's gone this week, with United losing 4-0, Chelsea bottling a lead and drawing, the way this game's gone, it wouldn't surprise me if City go and lose or City go and draw. And it would not surprise me if we do that against Leeds as well. What? Ben Davis, man of the match. Emerson Royale's been better than him, and I don't care who gets man of the match in this game. What the fuck? Not that he's been poor, but fuck. Alright. They're talking about you on Curtis Shaw TV. Saying what? Shout Curtis. Saying what? Ooh, ref, he might be gone. I think he's kicked Kane, in his balls, in his bollocks. That hurt. Crown Jewels gone. Was that in the Crown Jewels? Pause. They're gone. No more use for you for a while. To be fair, Kane held that. Oh, no, he's been kicked in his side. I was about to say, oof. To be fair, Kane had eyes on the ball. Shit. 2 minutes left. City are winning 3-0 tomorrow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Ben Davis has made some meaningful blocks, but man of the match, I don't know about that. Diaz up against Emerson Royal finds Timiskas. Timiskas finds Jota. Jota go fuck you up. I told you, Jota, your technical level is horrible, and Spurs might get that second now. Ball in, fall into Kate. Yep. Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger. Boy, Diaz, this is why Klopp don't like you slightly, you know. Ball in. Oh, I can't lie. It looked like it was taking off Bergerai's head. Salah. A sea of white shirts away. Trust. City are winning 3-1 tomorrow. They'll respond after their horror show in Madrid in the last 6 minutes of the game. Davis gets his header. Keita, Mane's surely offside. Well, he's not actually. Mane's put it back in. It's come to nothing really, and that should be another goal kick to Spuds, and it will be, and that should be it really. 30 seconds left. It depends how you look at it. It's 2 points dropped for both sides based on the way Liverpool started this game. They don't really deserve 3 points. The very fact of, Spurs were winning, regardless of who they're playing, the very fact that they're winning and you've dropped 2 points. But in many ways, it's a point gained for Spurs in the sense of, did say they could come here and get something, but it's probably the bookmakers probably wouldn't have saw this, and it's a point game for Liverpool. Because at the end of the day, you're losing. Point probably doesn't help either side, but if I was a Spurs fan, I would be targeting 4 points this week. You have to go for the win in the North London derby. I mean, referee surely got to lock this off. There's a throw in for Liverpool. This is the last one. Ref's getting giggity. Surely the ball's got to go into the box. Trent. Oh, wow. It's falling to Diaz. It's a corner. Boy. Emerson Royal acting like he's been shot. I can't lie. If I was in Spurs, what's the ref doing? That should be that. How come this game can't done? When you find out, let me know, man. Corner. Ref, come on. The game's done now, and that's that. It's finished 1-1. To be fair, boy, a point's probably the fairest of results, really. I would say, well, Spurs have clearly been more impressive if Liverpool and Spurs have drawn in it. For Spurs, I think they defended quite well. I think what Conte's done for them in terms of their game plan today, I think it was spot on. For Liverpool, it's one-trick pony stuff. Obviously, Diaz has saved their blushes, but it's the same repetitive crosses. There's no really variety in the play. As I said at the start, in game, it's 2 points dropped for Spurs because they were winning, and it's a point game for Liverpool because they were losing, but it's a bitter pill to swallow for Liverpool's title hopes. They're not over. City still have to play. And at the end of the day, it's a point game for Spurs. It's not a win, which would have done. But if you can't win, don't lose, really. So, yeah, is what it is. Good game, good point for us. I'd say where Spurs kind of fucked up is they started getting tired legs and giving the ball away cheaply. It looks like Son's about to get scouted by Klopp. Harry Winks, he did not show you the same love. He's actually like you're not even a pro baller. Jota only says good performances against Arsenal. Charles, good game. Point was good for us. 2 points dropped by Liverpool and a point gained by Spurs. Down to you, Arsenal. Good job, you spuds. Told man this game was a draw. Big up Rants. Liverpool been riding their luck last couple of weeks. They'll lose to Madrid as well. Hopefully. But yeah, against Newcastle, they were brazy. Arsenal tomorrow, Leeds hype. We're going to get skenged against Leeds tomorrow, man. We're holding it against Leeds. Jesse March. We're losing to Dons who call it soccer, man. It's long for us. Brazy. Absolutely brazy, man. No clue why this game was played at 7:45 as well, by the way. I think they wasted everybody's time. This could have easily been 12:30 without knowing why it's actually happened. This could have easily been the 12:30 settings, man. Now, believe in yourself, D. I'll always believe in Arsenal, but the fundamental things is you never know what quiet Arsenal's going to turn up. It's a mixed bag of things. Pardon me. And let's be honest, as much as I'm happy to win our last three, better than losing our last three, we've been banduli. We've been booked. We could have won, lost, or drawn against Chelsea, West Ham United, and Man United. We were booked. I'm happy we won, and we earned the right to win. But yeah, it's brazy. And if a game's open like that, Leeds are on it. I wouldn't say expect, but we should be winning. But I don't know, man. I'm genuinely scared of these last 4 games. I would say the Spurs game, I'm not confident in North London derby. I haven't been in many years, but I'm actually not scared for that. For me, it's Everton last game of the season. It's tomorrow. Very scared for what is it? Not next Monday? Well, not this Monday coming. Next Monday. It's. I'm sure it's Newcastle at home. Newcastle away. Apologies. 8 p.m. under the lights. Man, like birds, right? Liverpool are meaty today, bro. When Klopp gets comfy with your best player at full time, it's over. Yeah, to be fair, I wonder what sort of talk he does, man. He normally gasses up Martinelli and all them things. Don't forget, 1 p.m. tomorrow, people. We're gonna obviously be doing Arsenal versus Leeds. Chelsea highlights. I haven't even seen this game. Werner doing meaty stuff. Werner must be one of the most frustrating players in that Chelsea lineup. We're gonna get pumped for the North London derby. Listen, let's just take everything as it comes, bro. Ski, man. Let's not count any chickens before they hatch. Just do what we need to do, innit? Points need refunding. People, don't rob no one for the points, please. You know, there's been some moderation. Bandits, please run people their points. Or it's a draw in it, so run it back. Wow, the Spuds didn't drop a point against City or Liverpool this season. Trust, very jealous. And this is why I don't care if City win the league or not, really, in truth, because how you letting the Arteta's you're done, you didn't even let him grab 6 points off you. You're letting the pagans. Should give Spurs a lot of optimism going into it, man. Wait, what a game. Let's be honest, it was shit, but what did the game end with as well, man, in terms of shots? Obviously, the second half probably meant there was more shots on target. Liverpool could have even lost it at the end if Kane and Cole's decision-making was better. They would have scored another one. To be fair, that's a good goal from Lukaku. You know, that was a ballsy finish from the Rock Nation lad with his weaker peg as well. Man, like Timberland boots. To be fair, Spurs matched them. 22 shots on target from Liverpool, 3 on target. 22 shots, 3 on target from Liverpool. That tells you it, not clinical. Liverpool's opponents in Spurs had 8 shots, 3 on target. Liverpool had 11 corners. Spurs had 5. And these are things you probably expect to happen. Spurs, I wouldn't even say Spurs rid their luck at times. There was times where they were playing their way into problems. You know, there was a couple needless free kicks given away, but it's a good point, man. But it doesn't help either side, really. Both teams live to fight another day. But it don't help no one. We just got to take it one game at a time. Let's see what we can do tomorrow. I mean, you know what you need to do tomorrow if you're an Arsenal fan, innit? Like, you've seen, you can talk about third all you want, but you need to take points. It doesn't matter if Liverpool and Spurs have dropped 2 points and all these other things. You need to take advantage. And for me, respectfully to Leeds, if I'm Arsenal, you need that insurance policy, because if you lose to Spurs, obviously that probably wraps up who gets top 4, but you need that insurance policy. Like you said, regardless, we'll still have to do our job against Leeds. I think you can afford to lose one game. If Arsenal don't win 3 of the last 4, you're not getting top 4. Mo Salah, once again, useless if he doesn't score. I mean, he's been taking a back seat for quite a while, really and truly, if I'm honest with you. But that's been him, which is meaty. Actually, extremely meaty. Such a good player, but so meaty at the same time. Boy, can I say, man? What can I say? So, yeah, in terms of other results, let's see what the final results are for today. Brentford won 3-0 against Southampton. Villa beat Burnley 3-1. 2-2 between Chelsea and Wolves. Watford are down just like Norwich after they lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Shocker of the day. Well, not really in terms of their form, really. Well, maybe. You probably expect Brighton to score about 7. Brighton 4, Man United 0. And we saw 1-1 between Liverpool and Spurs. So that wraps that up, people, really and truly, man. Jota almost fucked it up for his team as well. Pray for Tuchel this season, bro. You're coming to... You're moving mad. I don't know about none of that, but yeah, it is what it is, man. Liverpool fucked up. Who else is online, man? Let's raid someone. Let's raid Matisse. So obviously, shout out Rants for the raid. Shout out all the Rants' people who joined. Shout out everyone who was here from the start. Shout out the YouTube ones. It's been a great day of content, innit? But all good things come to an end. I can't lie. I'm trying to eat, shower, all of that sort of stuff, people. So I'm going to love and leave you lot. 1 p.m. tomorrow, YouTube and Twitch. We go live again for Arsenal Leeds, innit? So, yeah, it is what it is. You lot stay blessed, stay safe. I'm out, man. Peace. No point overstaying my welcome.
Always is that active red flag, defending. I think it's like